Get that off my face. Chat, look who it is.
It's me!
Hey,
Hi, everybody!
Beginning of the stream.
Yay!
Let me go turn off the light and give
well,
it some
it's because Fred and I already went out today. We ate noodles. It was awesome. That's literally it. I also bought this lipstick. Big if true. What the heck are you doing? There are no piss jugs in this household. We're a pee jug free household. Which I didn't expect to have to clarify 2 minutes into the stream. Yeah, well, I mean, look. That was the beginning and end of mods having alerts, okay? None of y'all can be trusted. Actually, I wanted to shout out everyone and say hi. Onion, thank you so much for the resub. Hi, Jaggy Snake, Jetstorm, Sam, Poshcat, Lightman Tilly, Dean. God, long time no see. Relu, Jetstorm, everybody, chat. Sorry for the lack of stream yesterday. We went and saw a gig.
Yes.
It was really fun. It was me and Fred and Dean. And it's a band that you probably heard played a lot on $5 Friday called Don Broco.
Yeah.
So they were playing in Kingston and we were like, fuck it, let's go. All right. It was absolutely bizarre.
It was crazy.
I had a great time.
We accidentally.
We went to a full fucking rave.
We took Dean. Completely not on purpose to a mosh pit for his first gig.
Dude, it was his first gig. We're literally standing there. It went insane. There were people everywhere. People getting dragged out of the crowd. People crowd surfing. People fucking... Literally a pit opened up within the first, 3 chords of the song.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh, it was so funny.
Dean moshing.
I was like, oh, fuck me, Dean. I'm sorry.
Dean and Emily were behind me. And I was literally... Luckily for me, I don't know what it is, but millennials, or not millennials, Zoomers don't weigh anything.
They were all teeny little... And it was all like...
They're all taller than me, but they weigh as much as a feather, and they literally rah, rah, bounce into me. Just bounced
They were
off.
going absolutely insane. Band called Don Broco.
Don Broco.
I was not expecting it. I'm not gonna lie. No, we had Dean in the corner. Do not fear, chat. Dean is unharmed.
I'm only 5'8".
Dean is unharmed, and we were in the corner, but the first song kicked up.
Filbert, you're a silly sausage. Good.
That's really good. I'm glad that you're getting back into
Thank you for the tier 2, man. Appreciate it, dude. But yeah, no, I can only imagine how your first gig being that wild. If I was Dean, I would have been a bit like, whoa, this is not what I expected.
It was mental.
But
I wasn't expecting it either. I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed the energy, and it was conveniently not an aggressive crowd. So not a violent, people trying to pick fights with each other. It was just literally a bunch of 18-year-olds being like, I'm going to have the best time. Yeah, not at all. It was so funny. The music literally kicked up. A pit opened up right next to us. We were dragged forward in the tide. I'm not gonna lie, we weren't that close to the front.
No.
By the time the tide dragged us forward, we were pretty close. You could see the band the whole time. It gave us a way better view. And thankfully, because we were on the edge in the lower area.
Yeah, we were
up against the wall. So other than getting a bit squashed on occasion, it wasn't people weren't coming in pearl driving you in the face. If I had been in the middle,
I had my foot trod on a couple of times, but
I cannot.
it's a crowd.
Foot gets trod. Yeah. No, I cannot even understand the amount of upper body workout people in the middle of the crowd got. The quantity of people crowd surfing in this tiny venue.
There was easily 25 people in an hour-long set that was carried to the front. It was crazy.
I was not in the mosh pit.
No, we were on the edge of the mosh pit.
I'm not very tall. And also I knew I'd get swept away. Nice! Oval Space has amazing audio. Everything there sounds so good. Also, Relu said, chat. On topic.
$5 songs are on, by the way, chat. Chat, what was your first gig / concert? Mine was Pink.
Sorry, chat.
I don't remember whose mine was. I do remember going to a concert a couple of times as a kid, as a wee burn. But I don't remember who it was.
So my first gig was the Kaiser Chiefs, right when their first album came out, and I nearly died. And my first concert was Justin Timberlake, the Justified tour. So take from that what you will. But yeah, I was like maybe 15 on my first like proper gig. Yeah, also it's $5 Friday. I forgot it was Friday. So we have $5 songs on. If you would like to play a song to the community, you can for $5.
$5 dues. Play whatever song you want.
Offspring European Splinter.
That's cool. That's
2004.
a cool first gig.
That's great. I forgot / did not remember that Papa Roach became a huge meme on TikTok. So like, there's playing standard whatever music.
Oh my god!
It was such. So
I forgot about this.
It's starting to get dense. There's quite a few people, and they've been playing a bunch of random songs as everyone's setting up for the show. And the last song they played was "Last Resort" by Papa Roach, and it starts into pieces, and it starts, and we're like, and every single
all the kids
18 to 20 something year old there just started like singing along to it at the top of their lungs, right? All the Zoomers were literally like, "This is my last resort," and we were like,
a song as old as all of they are.
What?
They're probably older for some of them.
Yeah.
And I was like, my god, me and Emily were looking at each other like, what?
I completely forgot it was like a big meme. They loved it. They were like going mental for it.
Well, good.
Yay.
Thank you for checking in with us.
Don't let anybody tell you that like Zoomers aren't like all the other teenagers. Like, mate, they were literally going absolutely
New metal is back. People were jumping, being picked up, thrown to the front of the crowd. Mental. Scarface, thank you very much.
Hey.
No, genuinely insane.
Yes.
But great.
So,
I had a great time.
I had a really good time. I'm like happy, like, because we were
It was definitely my scene, like new metal, everyone barging. I played ice hockey, so I'm a bit of a barger. I was having a really good time.
Yeah. No, it was really fun. It was not what I expected. I was like, oh my God, we're going to kill D. And I was expecting like a little sing along, like, no. But like, we were fine. We were out of the way. So we weren't having to carry people so music's good again. I was genuinely so confused as well because a lot of people are like, rocking like the 2000s fashion, like, and a lot of it's really bad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know why you brought this back. And there was so many girls there in like fishnets and shit, and I was like,
oh, there's one girl turned up.
Fishnets and DMs are back, you know.
Her waist was my wrist, and she turned up, and she was wearing the shortest skirt, which barely covered the cheeks, and then like. There was like an inch, and then it was sock all the way down, like this big long sock.
And I was like, I have not seen that look.
I have not seen that in so long.
Yeah. Your first was an indie band called The Crockets at the Square in Harlow, a tiny little venue that had all the big US bands play there. That's so cool, Filbert. That sounds awesome. You saw Korn.
I think, and I'm not 100% sure on this. My first concert was Tom Jones, I think.
You saw Tom Jones?
I think, but I was young. I was like 8.
That's amazing. Oh my God, that's so funny.
I remember we went, and my mum couldn't get anyone to look after me, so she basically just, I think she bribed someone to get us in.
Oh, sick.
So she was literally like, he can just sit on the floor in front of me. Just let us in. And he was like, yeah, all right.
Hey, fuck it. Yeah, nothing wrong with a bit. So how mad could things go at a Tom Jones event? Twitch won't let me buy bits. So I took strong pain meds. Good. That's fine. That happened last stream as well. Went to the bathroom to discover it was full of smoke and a stank of weed. Somehow my neighbours managed to hotbox my bathroom.
Hotbox your bathroom. Sophie was getting that for a bit.
Yeah.
Our downstairs neighbours would smoke weed, and Sophie always has a window open.
Yeah.
And the weed would just float into Sophie's room. So Sophie's just sort of like, I'm not getting that high, but also I'm getting all the smell.
Yeah, it wasn't that good. No, apparently Twitch are like, buying bits. No.
No.
So, do you know what? I'm pretty sure I saw Rolo Tomasi sometime in 1902, back in the day, when I was a youth. I'm pretty sure they actually played the event that we were at last night, which is New Slang. I'm pretty sure they played New Slang right when they were coming up. This is the trouble. I was seeing bands when they were new, and those bands have had like long careers and ended. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, fuck me. Fuck me. Yeah, it would have been around the same time.
Yeah, Onion Man. The mosh pit wasn't that bad. Like, no one was throwing fists. Normally, you get mosh pits, right? They're like, everyone just jump. So what you're supposed to do in a mosh pit, and there is no supposed to, but sort of like, if you're gonna have a good time, you hope the mosh pit is everyone just jumping and pushing each other. Maybe you'll fall over at worst, right? But then everyone just starts like doing this, like flinging their arms around, and you're like, great, you've upped the ante, like fantastic, you absolute dickhead. Now someone's getting punched in the face. Now you're getting punched in the face. It's like, why? But people can't help themselves. People are just like, but I'm such a hardcore like rebel against the machine.
Hang on, I'm gonna put a little bit of because I recorded some of it because I was genuinely like, I haven't done this in such a long time. I'm going to put some of it on the Instagram story. So if you guys want to see the crowd going mental, I will put it up there.
Mate, I would love to have seen Korn live.
I would still like to see Korn. I actually I wouldn't. Yeah, I think maybe. I don't really know. But like, I mean, they're still around doing stuff. I think they're still a band.
Sick.
But yeah, no, I recently, within the last like year, sort of rediscovered the Queen of the Damned soundtrack, which the lead singer from Korn made, and I was like, dude, this really is good. So like, don't watch Queen of the Damned. It is a bad film. But if you've ever watched Interview with the Vampire, the Lestat character, who's been completely recast because they can't get like any of the famous people back, he goes to sleep for a hot minute, gets back up like 100 years later, and then decides to start a rock band. And the only good thing about that movie is that everyone is super fine. Like, they're so attractive, and the music is unbelievably good. And I was listening to the song I Slept So Long, which is like the one he records or like writes when he wakes up, and I was like, dude, yeah, there is not a better band to be like, we need a fictitious vampire album, right? He's been underground 100 years, he's up, and he's discovered leather trousers, and they were like, they understood, you know, the job. Excuse me. Books are great if anyone hasn't read them. What the Anne Rice's Vampire Chronicles or whatever. There's a lot. What, when they're like, get in a circle, punch each other in the face. Like, that's what I was saying, is it could have been really rough. We were lucky that everyone was in really good spirits. Everyone just wanted to party, right? Yeah, everyone, it wasn't like
there was shoving, and there was like people being like a bit rude. But
yeah, but even like when you got shoved or like,
if you go down the stage front, you're not gonna like, you can't complain if you get shoved around. Then if you're like, oh, I'm getting shoved, that really sucks. Go stand up top. You know what I mean?
The greatest mosh pit ever. Okay. Where's it done? But yeah, also Fred got this lovely piece of merch on the way out because he saw a kid, like some guy wearing it. Fred was like, "That's kind of nice."
Yeah, I like it. Like, it's got like my Weeberry on one side.
Yes, it's got
Don Broco upside down, obviously.
Yeah, everything's in the fucking PlayStation 2 font.
Broco, and then on the back, it's got like a dragon.
It's got a dinosaur, baby.
It's got the PlayStation logo, but it says DB for Don Broco on PlayStation.
Yeah, you're probably going to get fucking DMCA'd for wearing that. Yeah. Someone will be like, I work for PlayStation, I will not stand for this.
It's a cool long sleeve though. But man, chat, we ended up accidentally staying out till 4 in the morning.
Yeah, it was a bit of a shenanigans. It was fine. We just went, so we went back to Ben's.
Well, we met up with Ben beforehand.
It wasn't even planned. We ended up with like a spontaneous group of friends. So we're meeting Dean. Ben was like, oh, you're meeting Dean? Can I come for a drink? We were like, yeah, sure, come down.
Ben was already meeting people. Yeah. So then we're sitting there in the pub. So it's me, Ben, Dean, M. And all of a sudden, people start turning up. Sean turns up. A friend of ours, you guys know Sean, the guy who got us married in the video. Matt turns up. And then it becomes then just drinks and talking shit and having a laugh.
It was really fun. It was definitely a good vibe. Me,
Em, and then Dean piss off. We go see the gig. It was a good time. Get barged about a bit, have a laugh. And then they're like, oh, we're in this other pub, by the way, if you want to stop by. So we go back and we drink there until midnight.
And it was cheap.
So cheap.
And when it's cheap, you just can't deny it.
And the pub, it's got the best name ever, the pub.
Oh, yeah, it's the Fighting Cocks. If you're ever in Kingston, you want a cheap pint in a metal bar, the Fighting Cocks is the answer.
And they're like they're unironically playing anime on like the TVs with subtitles. And I was like, oh my god, they're literally playing the original Gundam. It's so funny.
Yeah, Fred was like, funny. Just kidding. You were just sitting there in front of it, like
reading the subtitles. and then afterwards, we were like going back to Ben's, and so I think Dean taps out because Dean is a normal person who goes to bed at normal times.
Yeah.
And so we're like, cool. Me and Emma are going to go back to ours, make sure Sophie's good, grab a bottle of drink, then head back to Ben's. We end up at Ben's at like midnight. And we stay up late. Ben gets sloshed. He's literally like, I saw Ben at one point going for his drink, and he was like trying to drink his beverage. And then at 2 o'clock, he was like, "You guys can stay until 2." Like at 2, cut.
We're going.
We're ending the night.
Yeah, great.
2 o'clock rolls along. Ben disappears, and we're like, he's gone to bed. Everyone in this house, Ben, Sean, and Chris, who all live here, have all gone to bed. They're all snoozing. And me, Emily, and Matt just stay up drinking. We just stay up drinking until 4 o'clock in the morning in someone else's house. We just sat
there, and eventually we were like, suppose we should let ourselves out.
None of us live there, but we're like, fuck it. They didn't kick us out.
And as an act of pure terrorism, as we left, because it was frosty. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you.
But you can show that, that's fine.
Yeah, no. I didn't think it was like, whoa, that's so inappropriate. As an act of pure terrorism, as we leave. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I need to actually see the pit.
Show him that first.
Can you see it?
So, as we was leaving, that's the top of Ben's car.
And we were like, it's a dick. Like, literally. So embarrassing. So silly.
Right.
The tomfoolery, right.
I'm not going to play this a full
Mate,
screen.
I better not see any butt cheeks is all I'm saying. Mate, I did see a butt cheek last night.
Yeah, this poor girl.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's too many people.
No, I got dragged into a wall of death once. I was not thrilled, and I split my lip.
It's too many people.
The band were not good enough to deserve that.
It's too many people. Oh, come on,
come
bro.
on. If I was in this crowd, I'd be running for my damn life right now. Like, no.
Out. Look at those fucking... Oh, no.
I like the way they're like, hold. Fuck off! Ow! No!
Oh, my God.
Okay, so it wasn't like... Fuck it, look at that. Okay, so it wasn't quite that hardcore.
No, I'd be out.
Bless up.
I'd be
Shut
out.
that! Absolutely no chance. No, there are like certain bands that I've seen. Like I saw Rage Against the Machine, I saw Pendulum. Did I go into the pit for those events? No. I'm sure I'll get trampled.
Yes.
That's how you do a bad one. Yeah, that looked shit. Like, who's that even for? Oh, high positive energy.
Yeah, what's going on, CJ?
Like, that looks shit.
Mate, that's crazy. So, chat, there is the BBC, the British Broadcasting Company, have released a article.
Yes, I haven't actually read it yet.
I thought we'd go through it together. By the way, I'm just if I ever go to a gig that big and they want me to mosh pit, I'm gonna run for my life.
No, literally run for your life.
So they released an article, and it's about streamers and mental health. And people are talking about it. You see it on Discord as well, Fred? I haven't seen it on Discord, no. I just saw it in someone linked it in chat earlier.
If someone falls, you pick them up. Exactly.
Same article.
From Rammstein and Ghost. Did we go in the mosh pit? We did not. We avoided it like the plague. In the front row. I mean, the thing is, the mosh pit doesn't usually open up right to the front anyway. But yeah, I mean, the first mosh pit opened up at the back last night. I was not expecting it whatsoever.
Yeah, everyone just, it's really, it was bizarre. Mate, the kids ain't right, you know what I mean? So yeah, we got this article, chat.
Yeah.
This is, so I recognize her, but I can't think of her name for some reason.
Yeah.
So playing video games for a living is a dream job for millions of people. Now, if you think, hey, Pizza Pixie! If you guys think, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking 9.
28 months, guys. Razorfist, give Pizza Pixie some love, and that is a game giveaway happening in the chat right now. In
Pizza Pixie's honor.
If you would like to win a free game, all you got to do is make sure you're following and type in ! Enter. Obviously, if you're a tier 2 or a tier 3 sub, you're automatically in. You know the drill.
And so do sorry, every time you say that, I always say that. So streaming on platforms like Twitch has made that a reality for many, with the buzz of interacting live with fans from around the world as you play.
Yes.
That's what we're doing right now. However, for some streamers like Sam, the punishing schedule required to make a living from the site has taken a toll. I don't like opening my door to anyone anymore. I don't go out. I don't talk to anyone, she explains. I do not like talking to people face to face. It's been so long since I've done it.
Oh, no.
This is a problem. I haven't read this before, but I can immediately see.
This is a live reaction.
Well, there's your problem.
No, that's terrible. You've made yourself agoraphobic.
Sushi, yes. Sam, known online as Sushi, quit her job as an office manager 2 years ago to move house and become a full-time professional streamer. She loves first-person shooters and has built a community of thousands of followers. Very good. Very good. Claps.
Love to hear it.
Amos, you have won love. They said you couldn't buy it. Turns out you can win it.
You can win it for free. Thanks, Jackal, for putting that on the wheel. Right.
So she wanted to make a success of that decision, which meant spending a lot of time live broadcasting on Twitch. I decided that I need to do 10 hours a day, every day, maybe with a Sunday off if I was tired.
No!
10 hours a day is a lot. You think you'll spend the rest of that time away from the computer and be really productive and energetic, but it's not like that, to be honest. You end up obsessing with other social media that you need to keep up with as part of the job.
10 hours a day.
You always include the 10 hours in your workday. Like, you're going to work 10 hours, you stream for 6, and then do 4 hours, or stream for 5 and do 5 hours of social.
Everything that we do, exactly. Everything that we do around the stream, right? Whether that be making thumbnails, whether that be replying to emails, whether that be making social media posts, creating TikToks, editing YouTube videos, all of that is your work day, right? Thinking of a title, making sure your settings are good, starting and restarting your computer because one of your cameras won't work. All of those things are part of your work day. And if you make streaming 10 hours, you're going to struggle to do an under 14-hour day.
So 10 hours a day is a lot. Oh, sorry, I read that. Sam says the consistent 60 hours a week of streaming led to anxiety, a loss of confidence, and symptoms such as agoraphobia, fear of going outside.
Yes.
Quite early on, after going full-time, I noticed it was having an effect on me, she says. I wasn't really going out anymore. I don't think I went outside for that first year, maybe to the shop at a push.
That's so unhealthy.
I really do think that streaming like this makes you a worse streamer. Not that I haven't seen her stream. I can't comment on that.
Yeah, she'd be the best streamer ever.
I would say, at least for me, I feel like if I did this, if I literally became a hermit, didn't go outside, had no friends, didn't do anything, I'd become such a less of a person.
I would personally say I want to avoid, and I don't think we've done it, but I want to avoid acting like we are purely saying, ooh, she did streaming wrong.
No.
There are, she did, but I'm not saying that, she did.
She's not dumb for doing this.
Yeah.
You fall into it, right?
Yeah, and there isn't necessarily good information out there. And with something like streaming, it's a bit like, I imagine, driving for Uber. You could just always be driving. There's always potential money to be made. There's always potential growth to be had. The more you stream, the more rage you're going to get. Blah,
also,
blah, blah.
The analytics don't lie anymore. If you're a big streamer, so the difference between big streamers and small streamers is when you're a small streamer, you do most of the work. When you're a big streamer, your audience does most of the work. And so when you're a big streamer, streaming as much as possible is good. Streaming 12 hours a day as a big streamer, you've got people to handle your emails for you. Money is going to happen anyway, so you don't have to worry about that.
You're not organizing. Yeah, you're not organizing your sponsor gigs.
Your responsibilities come down to go live on Twitch. And then you don't have to do anything else. Someone cooks your food for you, or you order the food in, or blah, 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 blah. So when you're a big streamer, when I say big streamer, I'm talking 5,000 viewers or more. That's what I would consider a big streamer. And then you've got representation, you've got help, you've got people supporting you, and people you're supporting as well. And coming from Sushi's community, I could say she hit partner just before the pandemic.
Yeah.
I think she fell into it not by choice, right?
I definitely don't think, that's what I was saying, is I don't want it to be like, ooh, she's doing streaming wrong. I definitely see how you end up in this situation.
Yeah, I'm not coming at it from that perspective.
Is good understanding of how to build community, of how to look after yourself. This is literally red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. Well, as somebody who's been doing content creation for 9 years.
I've been doing it for 10. Emma's been doing it for 9. I think, ish.
Yeah.
Or 8 and 9.
I don't know.
A long fucking time.
Yeah, ages.
Like we've been both full time for 8 years.
So like it's not. I'm not specifically speaking about. Actually, I don't even know if her pronouns. I don't know if I'm getting them right. But the point is that it's not specifically about like this individual. It's just about the whole environment that can create an experience of like Onion saying, not that I know, but if you start today, isn't that what you have to do to break through all the other streamers? And the answer is no.
No, not anymore.
The history of streaming, like 2016, that sort of era.
Oh my God.
Going live, being live.
24-hour streams.
Don't stop streaming.
If you could do 24-hour streams. So I forget who it was. I can't remember who it was now. Someone did a 24-hour stream every Friday.
Silent Sentry. Blew him up.
Really nice guy, by the way. I've met him in real life. Super awesome guy. He did a 24-hour stream every Friday, and he had a wife and kid, and it really worked for him. He blew up. I think if you did that now, it wouldn't work.
No, growing on Twitch now is about cultivating communities that want to watch you on non-Twitch services. So you get people who are excited to see you live because they like your YouTube videos. They're really into your TikToks. You're like producing content on other places and then bringing those people onto Twitch. That is how you grow now. That being said, like this is literally a list of things to not do. Fred and I constantly say on stream, one of the things that we never do, or we don't want to do, if we were to ever, because people are like, why do you live in London? You don't need to live in London. You're a streamer. You could live anywhere. Go live somewhere cheaper.
I could move out to the middle of the countryside. Yes. As long as I've got an internet connection that's semi-decent, I could stream and pay nothing in rent and stuff like that.
While streaming feels very social. I know lots of you, we chat, we hang out, that's great. Actually, it's very isolating, and there is almost no reason to leave your computer because you could always be editing, curating, posting,
talking other people's chats,
talking on Discord, whatever. Yeah. So it's super easy to never leave your house.
Also,
and you have to leave your house.
And the thing no one ever talks about is the lack of cardiovascular movement. Like as soon as your cardiovascular basically goes down to sedentary and you stop moving and you never really exert yourself, I think honestly that has terrible side effects. Because like exercise is one of the best things you can possibly do
for your mental health, for your physical health. And the thing is,
like, lift weights to look good.
Yeah.
Do cardio to work out your heart and to make yourself feel better.
Yeah. And like realistically, when you are a one-man band, you know, when you're there literally like streaming the stream, uploading the content, doing all the stuff, it feels like any minute, any time away is wasted. That you should always be working, you should always be growing. You'll have a month of great growth, and then you'll have a month of stagnation, and then you'll be like, stagnation, this means I'm shrinking, this means I suck.
We're also very pattern seeking as like humans are by I'm not trying to be Mr. Science or anything like that. I'm not Joe Rogan, but like we do look for patterns everywhere. We literally look at clouds and we're like bunny rabbit. So like when your numbers go down, you're looking for reasons, right? It can't just be that your audience is busy right now. It can't be that like the game you're playing doesn't appeal to a lot of people. You have to look at reasons, like what have I done? What are other people doing? All right, I'm gonna go. And I used to be really bad for this back in the day. I used to be really kind of like green-eyed back in the day, and I was like, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? And it's taken me, I mean, the last 5 years ish, I've been a lot better, and I don't look at my stats. The only stat I really worry about is not a stat, it's how active my chat is and my subscriber count, I guess.
So can I pay Bill? Thumbs up.
And it's been like, well, if chat's having a good time and the viewer count looks nice and the sub count looks nice, then everything's Gucci.
Then that's great.
But there's this idea of like every single time you're not streaming, you've missed it. You've missed the bus. There was the bus to success, and you instead decided to leave, and it went past you.
Yeah.
And it's like this fear of missing out on things that don't actually happen. That I think leads a lot of streamers down a really like self-destructive path.
Yeah, no, 100%. And like for whatever reason, if you aren't like able to get out and move, it will make you feel worse and it will fuck with your health. And like that's absolutely something Fred and I have to contend with as much as is humanly possible.
Yeah.
Community I used to be part of once did 4 24-hour streams in a single week because they needed the viewers. This is the thing. That's not maintainable. No. Right? If I did something crazy on stream, right, and I gain a bunch of viewers doing it, and I'm like, wow, the viewer count is so high right now, does that make that crazy thing something I can do every day? No. That was an unusually high spike.
Yes.
that isn't now the norm.
Well, you're not.
And I know so many people who go, oh my God, sometimes this week I've been averaging 100 viewers. Like I've been peaking at 100, right? People view a peak as an average. I hit 100. That means that my average is 100, which means that when I'm currently streaming to 50, I'm a piece of shit. I suck. Everybody hates me. Whereas actually your average was only 65 anyway, and 50 is a totally good number. But like statistics are impossible to like process properly in your brain. So, and especially when you're the product, time is the product, and you're like, nobody wants to be around me, I suck.
Yeah, conjecture is like one of those things that is impossible to be objective about in your own self. Like your own personal anecdote will always outweigh any sort of like evidence-based stuff that people do. Like people are like, oh, but my chat really enjoyed Chance. My chat loved them. I thought it was really good for my stream. And Twitch are saying, no, actually, the stats, every single number says it's terrible for you, so we're disabling it. And everyone's like, but my personal experience is it's great. And it's like, well,
and it's like, well, Twitch says it isn't, and they probably look at more stats than you do. But yeah.
Twitch are now being criticized for encouraging streamers, and they don't, by the way, like Sam, to spend an unhealthy amount of time on the platform and then not doing enough to support them. Labour MP Alex Sobel, who is a chairman of Westminster's all-party parliamentary group on video gaming and esporte, has called on the site to make changes. The platform really needs to think about its mechanisms and changing the financial model to protect the health of streamers, he told us. I think they are. I think that's what the ad thing is about, but it is one of those things where it's like, it does begin the blurred lines a bit like with Uber. It's like, are we employees or are we self-employed on using a service?
One thing I would say is that lots of people have been talking about Twitch's sub-split, and I think a better sub-split would help a lot of people. I've seen multiple friends, because obviously over the years I've seen so many people leave streaming for a variety of reasons. They've left streaming for like physical health reasons. Like I know people have had heart attacks and all kinds of stuff. I know people who've left streaming for mental health reasons. And I know tons of people who left streaming because it was no longer financially viable. And for a lot of those people, they're saying if I had a better sub-split from my subscribers, as you can get on other platforms, I would have been able to do it with less stress, which I think is a valid point. I would say that like Twitch encouraging you to stream too much, I would say isn't there. But
no, I mean there is the only thing that right now the only thing that is true about that is the amount you need to stream to get the revenue adjustment for countries.
Well, now it's shit anyway.
But now it's shit, so fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I definitely 70-30 is like industry default, right? For like splits like this, like if you release an Apple store app, you basically Apple will take 30% of all in-app purchases and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I mean that is normal, right? I mean, as far as I know, because I'm not allowed to actually say what a subsplit is, 70-30 is the best they offer. So Twitch actually doesn't offer anything more than 70-30. So 70-30 is actually, rather than being the industry standard, is actually the top. Whereas Fan House, as we know, 95-5.
Yeah, no, 90-10.
90-10 is it?
90-10 on Fan House,
which is very generous.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's why you see so many people saying sub off Twitch. They were saying sub on Coffee, sub on Patreon. Fan House, sub on Patreon. You know, people have been doing that for a long time. Onion said, I gave up streaming before I started. If you remember, I was talking about streaming my camping trips 2 or 3 years ago. It's a very bad genre to stream to begin with. I got Wi-Fi hotspot so I could do it. And then Fred told me you can't just start with a phone. Can't you just start with a phone and teach basic skills? And I was like, nah, I need to stream everything. $1,000 later, nothing worked. I was kind of bummed after that and just gave up. I guess don't buy gear. You don't need to start out if you don't want to do it. Yeah.
That's always been my advice.
Yeah. It's a separate issue, but it's absolutely something that people do is they buy one of everything they think they need to stream, find that half those things don't even go together well. They're unhappy with what they've spent all their money on, and then they never stream, you know? So
the other sites don't provide bandwidth, which is, I guess, what Twitch's costs. Well, I mean, every site uses bandwidth. You know, YouTube uses bandwidth, Twitch uses bandwidth. Bandwidth is just the amount of data that's been sent, right? So, like, it is one of those things where it's like, how do we... thing with Twitch is that you have to... For every hour a streamer is live, you can literally go and review that, but no one knows how long it takes to make a YouTube video, right? Like, so basically, an aspiring YouTuber could spend 100 hours in 1 week editing one video. That video can get released and then bomb because YouTube are like, we've decided for no apparent reason that this isn't suitable, so we're going to suppress your video.
Yep.
You usually get 1 million views, but now you've only got 10,000 views. So then it becomes way, once you start getting regulatory bodies interested in this sort of thing, the conversation becomes incredibly complicated incredibly quickly.
I also think that with Twitch and bandwidth, that's just the cost of running the website. A 20k pizza oven, does that even exist?
Jesus.
I don't want to know. I'm scared. Cheese pizza, how you doing? Great. 75 months. You're a legend.
What does it use? It use lasers?
So, what I was going to say is that, yes, Twitch uses a lot of bandwidth, but at the end of the day, Twitch will not keep creators, and those creators will burn out, and those creators will vanish, and communities that have been built up will crumble if people can't.
69 months, guys. That's a game giveaway.
Nice. Yo! Guys, that is a game giveaway.
That dude, thank you very much for 69 months. When we get a
69 month sub, we give away a free game. If you'd like to win one, exclaim enter. You don't have the 20k pizza oven yet. That's disappointing.
Well, I would say maybe a 20k pizza oven is overkill.
Might be a bit excessive, eh? A little bit. I mean, unless you're like a professional pizzeria, I guess. But, right, Twitch may have high operating costs, but Twitch also has a lot of users, has a lot of subscribers. Twitch has done a great job at monetizing its audience in the way that people feel value in subbing to content creators that they watch, or maybe giving bits and stuff like that. So,
no one should feel
Twitch,
sorry for the big company.
To this day, still taking 50% when that is no longer the industry standard.
Hasn't been for since.
It is not good.
No.
It doesn't work. And if Twitch, the only way Twitch can run is by taking half of the creator's money, we need to think about that. Twitch is pushing advertising right now, okay, and they are trying to push it in a way that like suits the creator a little more. Okay, that's great, because they're trying to focus on giving creators like a more regular, steady income. Love that. Assuming that it turns out to be anything good, it might not. It might turn out to be a complete fucking waste of time. Because we don't know until it's actually happened.
And credit where credit is due for Twitch. Like, I do want to say that whilst I do think Twitch definitely could be a bit better with things like discoverability, like there are things Twitch could do that would better discoverability. They just don't want to do them. Like things like the way the way it promotes certain channels over others and stuff like that. But they did basically start the entire thing of creator first online economy. Like before Twitch, you'd pay the platform. And now money goes to like before Twitch was literally one of the first platforms ever where you could actually make a living.
Yeah, well, that's why there are so many streamers and people left YouTube and came to streaming because they were like, I can actually make this a job.
Hey, Siobhan,
which is amazing, and that's what I think Twitch is losing now. Is Twitch was always the place that you would go to monetize, to get to know your community, to build up subs.
Would you like it, or would you like a respin? Up to you.
That was for Christmas, but things are
we still have some.
Well. Yeah, you can still have one.
But you can have a respin if you want.
I had a strong feeling I was going to win this one.
Same.
She's a witch. Same. Burn her. But the situation, I think, with Twitch and like...
I mean, Twitch needs to evolve. They are Amazon now. I don't owe Amazon anything.
No.
You know what I mean? I don't owe Twitch anything. No. At the end of the day, I do think that but I also don't think Twitch are encouraging streamers to. I think there are things that Twitch could do to help streamers not feel the need to stream as much. But also at the same time, I think there is a line that Twitch might not want to cross. That is like giving too much advice to people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I also and this is purely from my perspective. I was in a BBC article once, and I don't know how Sam in this feels about their representation and what they said and if they're happy with the article. But I will say that the BBC have a tendency to go into creating an article without real journalistic intent.
Yeah.
They have an idea and they will keep asking questions until they get the answer that they want.
The BBC
they will keep approaching streamers until they find the one streamer that says the thing they want.
And also they know the article they want to write already.
Yeah.
They're just looking for something to fit.
That was the exact experience I had at school, was that I was dragged off to talk about some extra history classes I was doing at a different school, and they really wanted me to say the reason I'm doing these classes is that my school can't is a state school, therefore it sucks, and they can't teach me the things I need to be taught, so I'm having to get basically free classes off this private school. And I was like, that's not what's happening. They did it. They interviewed me and like 3 other people for 2 days, didn't get the soundbite they wanted, and eventually posted a clip of me, like, in the thing, talking, and they just dubbed over me and said, students said blah, 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 blah. I did not say that. They didn't have a clip of me saying it. And so this is the problem that I have, is I think that there are really good conversations to be had about Twitch streaming, but is it reasonable to say Twitch streaming made me agoraphobic, never leave the house, have, all these issues? Maybe not. That's not the average experience, but there are still criticisms.
I'm literally sitting here rocking the 1% of a hangover after being out till 4 a.m. after going to a mosh pit. I've been streaming way longer than Sushi, and I'm like, it's a case-by-case situation. It's like, I don't think say Twitch did this. I'm just saying that that's a mental health pitfall that can happen when you're making content online.
And I think that is very valid, and I do think that talking about mental health in content creation is vital.
Yeah.
The amount of people who will start content creation happy and enthusiastic and feeling like they've got something they want to share with the world, and will end it feeling drained, feeling like they have no real personality anymore, feeling like people don't like them, feeling like the cat is here. Yes, little Flo. Like, there is so much stuff. Just look at the protest that happened outside recently, outside Television Centre. Yeah, I was there.
Well, the trans one, yeah. We were there.
I do not rate the BBC in any sense at all. Like, I think that it's worth talking about this because, like, it's an article about streaming and about mental health, and it is real. But, like, I don't think that there is any topic that I could speak on with more confidence than, how content creation can affect your mental health and stuff like that.
As a complete random tangent, you look great. Like, you did your makeup good today.
Thanks, friend. Yeah, I'm pleased.
So,
I'm happy. I
anyway.
like it.
They're set up to encourage people to be on there as long as possible to keep viewers. If they change the mechanics, it could create a nudge effect to change how streamers operate to protect their health.
I'm interested in that.
Disagree. If me and Emily stream past 10 o'clock, our viewer count goes way down because you will go to bed. This isn't a new problem. The platform has had a long time to think about this. Surely now it's time for some action. They have a duty of care. I don't know if they have a duty of care. And honestly, I don't really appreciate someone in the Tory government saying that.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know if Twitch does have a duty of care. I think you are either self-employed or you're not. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a bit too capitalistic about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't really know what Twitch can do. They can either interfere and like limit the amount of time you can stream, or what? Does anyone really want Twitch dictating how often they can stream? Is that what? I mean, I don't really understand what the other option is.
That's what I'm saying. Is the reason, right? That people want to stream that much is either they feel they're in competition with people and that other people are streaming, and so it's always be streaming to get as many viewers as possible, or it's financial. The longer I'm live, the more people sub, the more people donate, the more money I make. Both of those are valid, but you have to, as a grown-up, go, my time is worth more than the potential for one more sub. I need, like, jumping into streaming in the most unhealthy way possible. And I've seen so many, especially new streamers, do it because they're like, I'm not tired. I'm ready to go. I'm going to prove. It's the grind mindset, like always be streaming, always be doing this stuff, because they think that will lead to growth. And when it does, they'll go, see, I just have to work harder than everybody else forever. That's not maintainable. Like, I did that. I burnt out when I was trying to stream and run Twitch London solo. And I did myself some serious physical health damage. I was fucked for like 2-3 years.
You were in the hospital.
A mess. Realistically, I knew that I couldn't keep that up, but I kept trying to. And it was a bad decision. And like, I can't turn around and say, how dare, like, and I had more pressure from Twitch than anybody else did, because I had to have 2 events a year or I lose Twitch London. So I was there being forced on a constant treadmill of hosting at least 2 events a year for free in London, or the contract's gone and the community's gone.
And you have to figure out how to pay for it,
right?
As well, yeah.
And you've got to work out the financing because there's no money from Twitch, and you've got to get the sponsors, and you've got to do all the stuff. No shit, I can't do that and a full-time streaming job. It's completely unhealthy. So like, everything I've done from there has been me trying to build up a network of people, talented, lovely people who can help create those events without me like dying. Do you know what I mean?
No,
and like, if people think that they they should be streaming 10 hours a day. That you can't, you know?
So I think one thing I think Twitch could do is Twitch, the one area I think we can all agree on, or at least every streamer could agree on, is Twitch's analytics suck balls. And I think if there was more interpretation of these analytics, like basically Twitch has so much data, but they don't, for some reason, they don't want to give it to us. Like we literally have to like twist their fucking nips to get like, what emotes are my fucking users using? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm like, which ones do my audience actually like?
That's one of the newest features, right?
Yeah.
Which emotes are your users actually using?
And we've been uploading emotes for 9 years.
Do you know what I mean? That's crazy. So I think maybe there should be like an effectiveness statistic. Maybe you get an email. So most people get emails from Twitch after the stream being like, hey, you did this today. It's usually quite like manifesting, quite like inspirational. 200% your top viewer count. Oh my God. You had 500% peak viewers compared to last stream, and that can be quite bad. And I think maybe that sort of stuff can be changed, and maybe like an effectiveness or like an efficiency sort of percentage, where it's like you could have streamed today, rather than 10 hours, you could have streamed 6 hours today and had 92% effectiveness. Like you streamed an extra X amount of hours, but it only gave you an extra 8%.
Yeah, like here is your peak time. This is when you do best. This is when you get
because YouTube tells me when to upload videos.
YouTube are like, don't up. Ooh, what are you posting that now for? That's gonna fuck. That's a failure.
Well, whilst I know how many people click on my going live notification, why doesn't Twitch tell me how many people are coming into my? Give me time slots. Give me sort of like your audience is more active at this time. Yeah. Your chat is quieter at this hour. Maybe end here. You know what I mean? Like, there's more that Twitch could do. 100%. I think with analytics and like giving streamers more information rather than just being like. Stream as much as you can. You haven't your max viewer count yesterday was 500% the previous day. You're looking at an email that says it's 200% lower than the previous day now. That's bad. Because honestly, those emails can suck. When you're like, oh, my peak viewer count was 500% and now it's negative 300%. It's like, oh my God, I'm down 300%. But it's like, no, you're still above. You're probably still like 80, right? And then you go 160, double, and you go down to 100. You're still way higher.
Yeah, you're still above 80, but you've lost.
Percent. Yeah. And it's like, it's like the numbers can fuck with you. Numbers aren't always true.
Also, Onion said, what everyone has to realize is that everyone tries to make money and that's it. I hope Fremily can agree to that. Yeah, you have a good time when you're doing it. You have fun and that's why we support. Yeah, you work hard outside of the camera. But the end goal, I mean, I would say, obviously, for us, we're full-time streamers, right? We've been full-time streamers for years. The end goal, to an extent, has to be to make money. Because if I stop making money, I can no longer be a full-time streamer. That being said, I would say that I am not a wildly materialistic person. Fred and I have talked very publicly about turning down sponsorships we think are shitty regularly. A
lot of gambling.
You know, all that kind of bollocks. Money is absolutely an aspect. Money is not the only reason. And I would say that allowing your entire content creation to be defined by money will mean that you are having a miserable time. Because at the end of the day, you do need to know, I'm going to stop and I'm going to cook dinner and I'm going to eat a nice meal, not jam pizza into my face at the end of a 12-hour stream when I'm still broadcasting and I'm greasy and I'm tired, you know? So like money is definitely a driving factor. And as I said, I think if the sub split and stuff like that were better, the ad split were better, people would more be able to like stream and take breaks. But I really think we're coming into an era where people would rather shorter, better, more entertaining, engaging content than just hours and hours and hours and hours of waffle. Like,
well,
I've never done a mobile sponsorship, but I will say that if you see someone doing Raid Shadow Legends, they pay really well.
Raid Shadow Legends gets made fun of, but Raid Shadow Legends are actually based. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, they pay good.
I've never done one, but if I did,
like, it's one of those things where when you have lots of viewers, the stream. Yo, Vanderbeest, thank you for 22 months.
Hey!
When you're rocking like 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 viewers, especially when you're in that 10K range, if you're 10K plus, the stream, you just make money just by existing, right? So being live as much as possible is a huge plus because like you'll just get like, I mean, if you ever see a streamer's like notifications when they're live, it's literally like brrr, like prime, resub, prime. And it's actually insane as a small streamer seeing that because I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Like, that 30 seconds is like my day. You know what I mean?
Streamers' mental health, try working nights in a freezing cold warehouse like me. I mean, it might surprise you to know that we've had other jobs.
I've had other jobs, and also it would surprise you to know that I've had worse jobs than that.
Yeah. Fred used to do demolition. It's 24 hours.
24-hour shifts doing demolition.
Yeah. But also, it's not competition.
No, it's not.
I don't really know why you'd feel like it needs to be, but it isn't. But we're just reading an article and giving our opinions on it.
So,
but where do we get up to?
In a statement, Twitch Edit provides links to mental health resources on its website and is developing targeted programming to support Twitch streamers with challenges like burnout, boundary setting, and other pressures that come with a career in online content creation. So this is Sid, known as SVB Online, plays Overwatch and streams alongside making videos on YouTube. He wants a public conversation about this issue. Cool.
Nice.
The MP for Leeds Northwest also wants to see a policy change from Twitch that would reduce the maximum number of hours streamers could be live for in one sitting. I don't know about that, man. At the moment, Twitch sets a limit of 48 hours, and that's just a technological limit, I think.
You can't do more than a 2-day stream.
But you can just start the stream again. Yeah. Like, it's not like it cuts you off and prevents you from going live.
Yeah, I find it annoying that rather than providing better tools, like Fred was saying, right, rather than focusing on, like, knowing when you're the most effective, knowing when you're creating your best content, knowing, for example, the only way I found out how long people watch my stream for on average was one time somebody who works at Twitch was like, did you know that when you guys play GeoGuessr, that's the longest watch period because people want to see where you are? And I was like, why have I never got that data? Why can you tell me what game gets people watching my stream for the longest, gets them clicking and staying, and I can never find that information? It is not available to me. If you give me that information, I can curate my stream more closely around what my viewers actually enjoy, what new people click on and stay on. But with Twitch, you are completely in the weeds. There is no information. Don't tell me I can't do more than a 5-hour stream. Do give me the options and the ability to actually make good business decisions. Like, this is my business. I don't need you telling me how to run it, but I do want the information, and I'm not being given it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, that's my take on it.
I mean, if I was just playing games as a job, you guys would be sitting here. It'd be me, probably Peachy, probably Dean, and then like 4 other viewers watching me play Dwarf Fortress. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Didn't mean it in a bad way. Oh, I didn't think you did. Just making sure that YouTube has the best job in the world. But there's a lot going on in the background with other channels and events. No, it didn't come out wrong at all. No, I think it's very valid to talk about money. Like, most people who start content creation at least hope that it could one day be their job. But I do also think that if you don't do the job, you likely don't know what it's like. And the number of people I've seen who start... How many streamers, mid-sized streamers, did you follow who then went, fuck it, I'm going to be a community manager somewhere? Streaming
is a more mentally taxing job than any construction job. And I say that with full confidence because I've done both.
I've done them all.
No, don't get me wrong.
I put them up, I took them down.
Both can be bad.
Yes.
But I think you're more like... The fact is, streaming is under your own steam.
Yeah.
Whereas you get told when you're in construction, you go over there, you do that job. Unless you're running your own firm, in which case you're not even doing the construction. But like, I do, but like, in my experience, I've had more mental health issues, more sort of like needs for therapy in streaming than I ever did in construction.
Yeah. Well, it's also like really like Siobhan saying that'd be cool, like the data for actively watching or background noise. Like, I know the vast majority of people who watch streams, including me, and I am somebody who does talk in chat, has the stream on, does other stuff, maybe tabs over, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. Tabs back, maybe I won't speak for an hour, maybe I will. Most people watching streams have it as like a fun live podcast. You can have it on your second monitor, you can have it up on your phone while you're in the bath, you know what I mean? Like, it's a fun platform to engage with, but that doesn't mean you're constantly like typing in chat. And I really don't mind if people are inactive, but it is interesting to know, like, when people are staying, most of the time you're just going to be told, like, when you went up to pee, people left, like, no shit. But at the same time, that's just part of being a person. There are things that you could learn that would make your life easier. Like, oh, when you do X, your stream finds that really engaging. Awesome. No, definitely not playing Minecraft right now.
Well, I think ultimately that's the biggest issue of Twitch, I think, is that even with, I saw Scotty Doggy say, doesn't Sully Gnome have more publicly available data than Twitch made public, but it lags behind. It lags behind by about 2 hours, which isn't the biggest deal. But it's Timothy. Oh yes, $5 Friday. By the way, chat.
We'll do that after this. We'll get into our bops.
I will say that it's still just a bunch of numbers, and no one, Twitch or no one, does any contextual data. They don't give me, they give me numbers, they throw numbers at me, and I have to literally fucking have a little juggling contest and do fucking like spreadsheets of myself to figure out what the fuck's going on. I don't even have all that information. So I would like Twitch to send me something where it's like, you played Minecraft, your chat engagement was up this amount, the number of bits you received was up this amount, the number of like the excitement in chat, you had this many moments of high chat activity, you gained this many followers, you gained this more click through. You know what I mean? Like, tell me, give me all of that. Like, I want all that information. I want every time I end a stream to go to a page where it's like, you were in just chatting, not many people clicked on your stream. You played Minecraft and you were this rank you ended up 5th in the category for most of the time. You were 80% of the time you streamed, you were 5th in the category, and you had 53 people click through to your stream. Of those 53 people, 4 people followed and 1 person, but then they chatted 80% and your stream gifted them subs or something. Give me all of that data so I know how my chat's vibing. Hello, Luton. How you doing?
Hi. Yes. So I would say that being self-employed absolutely has different stresses than being an employee. And I know for a fact I like being self-employed, and a lot of people will not like being self-employed. It is a weird position to be in. That being said, content creation is very different than most forms of self-employment. My family are pretty much all self-employed, so I've seen it from like a variety of angles, and really so is Fred's family. But Fred's family are all in construction, where mine are in like ice cream and mechanics, which is super Italian stereotype, to be honest. But the issue is less that being self-employed is stressful, and more that when it comes to streaming, you're spinning 1,000 plates, right? What kind of content am I creating? Running multiple different social media platforms. There's you can just put adverts out in the local newspaper or send out flyers or get targeted Facebook ads, which are like, hey, do you like to eat falafel? We're selling it. And that's not to say that like especially things like the food industry, very stressful because it's incredibly difficult to create a profitable business in that industry. But you do also know that before you start. Like, no one is starting a restaurant being like, this is going to be a guaranteed moneymaker. They do it because they really want to. But I think that it's worth bearing in mind there's like 10 to 15 jobs in streaming that aren't just being a charismatic on-screen person. Do you know what I mean?
But also, one thing that no one ever talks about, and no one ever talks about this, is that I think streamers who get really focused on other streamers. So basically, the problem with streaming is that everyone else's information is freely available. And also, you can go watch them work, right? Timothy, take a 5. Appreciate it. And I think one of the biggest issues that no one ever talks about is that data being freely available is one of the worst things you can possibly do to yourself, because you will drive yourself in fucking sane by analyzing everyone else's data. And you'll see someone basically be like, right, well, this person, I don't think they're even very good, but they've got fewer viewers than me.
Yeah.
But they've got more gifted subs, they've got more bits, and they get more donations. What the fuck is going on?
What does that mean? What does that mean?
No one ever talks about the fact that your viewers, not all viewers are rich. And that's...
Your viewers are just people.
They're just people, and people forget that.
Stop trying to wring every damn penny out of the situation.
If you had us, right, well, we're on 230 odd viewers right now. But... Hi. And we've had $10 from Timothy Molinari. Fucking beautiful. Now,
what a babe.
If there was a streamer who had 20 viewers, like 10% of what we got, like they got 23 viewers, but 2 of them are millionaires who love the stream, who's going to earn more money?
But what, are you going to sit around and just
now,
hope for a millionaire?
Is it my fault I don't have any millionaires in my chat?
Yeah.
Like, no one ever thinks about that. No one ever considers the fact that not all viewers are the same. They're people. Which sounds obvious, but no one ever thinks about it. Oilers, mod check.
Got any Oilers? I always looked at work as something you do until it doesn't work out, then do something else. That's very valid. I mean, I think that most people who make content probably don't think that they'll be making content forever. I've spent the last 9 years being told, what are you going to do when Twitch fails?
I've been, yeah.
Well, it hasn't yet, so fuck it. You can't know what's going to happen in the future. People get sick. People lose interest. Stuff happens. Do you know what I mean? So I am not sitting here being like, I honestly think one of the worst things you can do is over-plan your life. Like, get obsessed
with... LAP, thank you.
With I have to grow this much this year. I have to do this. I have to do that. Stuff will just happen.
Well, that's fine, Seabossy. That's absolutely fine.
But also, like, giving yourself the freedom to go, this isn't working for me anymore. I see so many people who clearly are not happy creating content, are not having a good time, but feel like, well, I've invested all this time into it, so now I'm you know, it's a sunk cost fallacy. Like, I can't give up. I have to do it forever. And, like, for most people, that's not a thing. You can do it for a while and move on.
Yeah.
And I don't think that anyone leaving to be, like, a community manager is a bad thing. If that's what they want to do, fuck yeah. I just think that the reality is people leave jobs thinking being a streamer will be less stressful, and then they run back to jobs like, please hold me, you know?
Yeah, and honestly, I have looked at people who have like regular jobs who can turn off when they get home, who can like basically like leave work at work and come home and basically relax fully.
Yeah,
you know?
Get bonuses because honestly, are predictable.
I've been like taking myself away from the computers recently and going in the bedroom and just watching TV shows or being on my phone and just chilling in the bed. And I was saying to Emily, I was like, I never do this. I never just chill. I'm always like at the computer. But yeah, no one ever.
I get a broom and I'm like sweeping away. I'm like, stop clicking on stupid shit. Go and chill.
But yeah, I do think streaming it's really hard, mostly because you have to prevent yourself from becoming toxic.
Yeah.
You have to prevent yourself from like looking at other streamers and being like, what are they doing that I'm not doing? Like how come they're getting more? Why are their viewers? Why do they have 4 people who've given $100 in bits and I don't? Why are my viewers not giving me money? And it's like, well, maybe your viewers haven't got a lot, like $100 spare.
Yeah, what have you done that makes you think you're just worth $400 of someone's money? Do you know what I mean? Like this attitude of like, what are they doing? And it's like,
it's so easy to slip into toxicity.
Yeah, it really is.
And to like drive yourself up the wall and then blame it all on yourself. And you're sort of like, maybe I'm just not worth it. Maybe I'm just like, just worthless.
Yeah, it's nonsense. And you just have to be like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing? I want to get back in streaming again this year. It's very daunting, especially all the changes you mentioned. Yeah, it is.
Stream for fun.
Give it a go.
Postcat.
Yeah.
If you stream with the I mean, mate, you might be the one, right? You might be like, friend Emily, I remember them, peons. I'm off with my 10,000 viewers on my yacht. But like, most of the time, the majority of people are just going to be like, you might get like a $10 donation once a week and that'll pay for a meal. Awesome. That's fine. There's no shame in that. There's no shame in not being a millionaire, you know?
Yeah, I just think that there is so much that can be done to help. And randomly, for some reason, treating streamers as though they have to be treated like children rather than giving them the tools necessary to like learn how content creation actually works, how growth actually works, rather than just letting people think, yeah, I'm going to stream 10 hours a day every single day and maybe sometimes I'll take Sundays off. Like, no, you will die.
Yeah.
You will actually have a heart attack. The amount of stress is so bad for you.
But then you do that thing, right? Then you do that thing where you stop streaming, you go into someone else's stream, someone that you know, and then one of your viewers has dropped 100 gifted subs on them. And you're like, oh, if I was live, maybe that could have been my 100 gifted subs. And you can just do that to yourself all the time. I luckily it was never that bad, but I definitely know people who were, and it's they don't stream anymore. So it is one of those things.
Yeah.
So at the moment, Twitch has a limit of 48 hours.
Yeah.
That's a little bit disingenuous, but yeah. He says Twitch should rethink the way financial incentives work on the platform. The current model, he argues, encourages long streaming sessions, but needs to change in order to better protect the health of streamers. I don't think it does. I disagree. I don't think it does encourage long streaming sessions.
I think people encourage it because they're like, well, I had one hype train. What about another?
That's more likely.
Yeah.
Twitch is a leading live streaming platform in the world for gamers. It's owned by Amazon, who spent nearly $1 billion. They actually spent $970 million on the website back in 2014. It is estimated that 30 million people visit the site every day.
All of them to the stream.
All of them to Fremily to watch content from their favorite streamers. For Overwatch streamer Sid, the platform design is leading aspiring professional streamers to spend an unhealthy amount of time broadcasting on the site. He tells us it's about being online for as long and as often as you can, so the maximum number of people can tune in.
Advertise yourself better.
The longer you're online, the higher your viewership can go. Well, you're just relying on lurkers at that point.
Yeah.
Which makes it more likely you'll be seen on the browser because of the way the site works.
I mean, I think he's right in the sense that ranking streams by view count is dumb. I don't think it makes any sense. in the modern era. That being said, I don't think, like, you will also lose viewers the longer you're live. Like, when Fred was talking about people, like, we're not incentivized to stream late, because if we stream past 10, our viewer count goes down, because people go to bed, because the people watching you are not numbers. It's not number goes up. They are people who are trying to be entertained, and now they're fucking tired.
I've always said, if someone tuned in to watch me at 6 a.m, and that was their time that they watch Twitch, I'd never see him again. Song? No, it's a bop.
Wait.
I thought this was coming.
Sorry. Subathons. No. Adam was like, I feel chats like this in a podcast format on YouTube with the two of you would print money.
Then maybe I'll edit this entire thing down into a YouTube video.
Fine ass YouTube video. Yeah.
So I actually thought this was coming. Subathons.
Yeah.
There's a misnomer about subathons that people don't realize, is that subathons aren't for the money, which sounds a bit counterintuitive, right? People don't do subathons for the money. They do it for the exposure. They do it for the viewer count.
Yeah.
Because streamers, if you like, who's the guy who did the really big streamers on? I forget his name now because of an L. His name's gone straight in my head. He went to YouTube recently. Not in this car. Ludwig. That's it. He did a massive streamer, subathon, really big. But those big streamers, very little of their income comes from subs and bits and donos and ads. The majority of their money comes from sponsorships.
So having big, fat numbers gets you double the money.
And being in the public eye is what you want to do. You don't give a fuck how many subs you got. You're like, it'd be like you have a full-time job but also a paper route on Sunday, and then you don't who cares about the paper route money on Sunday?
Yeah.
So so marathon streaming sessions were where people are live for days or even weeks at a time. Subathons have become increasingly popular on a site in recent months as a tool for streamers to grow their channels. People circumnavigate the 48-hour rule by briefly turning their streams off and on again.
Jaggy, thanks.
In October, and that's not circumventing. There is no rule that you can only stream 48 hours. No. That's Twitch's theoretical limit of the codec.
That's as long as the VOD can be, you bastard. Yeah.
In October 2021, streamer Ghost in the Machine was live continually for 76 days. Oh, thank you, Jackie. I will. Thank you.
Woo!
He says himself, Sid enjoys his job as a content creator and loves to stream. It's incredible when it's working properly. There's nothing like it. But it's come with a healthy balance. See, this is kind of my thing, right? Is that this person didn't stream for 76 days straight because they had to pay bills.
No.
They did it because it's a promotional tool.
Yes.
And it's not like, here's the thing, right? If you guys could work your normal job with your normal hours and earn a good living and pay for everything, that'd be awesome. But then if your boss told you, by the way, you can stream as long as you want and I'll pay you percentage of how much you work. Mm-hmm. And then if you stream even longer, I'll pay you more. I don't know, man. It's like, would you do it? Would you stream 200 hours at work in an office if your boss promised to pay you more? I don't think you would. I think you'd be like, no, I'm happy with the money I got. Because why? I don't really. The whole grind thing is, I could be rich. I could be rich. I could be rich. Mm-hmm. But no one's willing to just earn good money. Like, these guys are obviously earning good money, but it's not enough.
Yeah. Aww.
Need some volume. What on the song?
You need a little bit more loudness.
A little bit of oomph.
Manny's doing the long stream thing at the moment. I've not seen what he's actually up to, but he's been live for... Who's Manny? Well, the dog guy. One Manny. The guy who was 431 hours. That's the thing. It's the same as 24-hour streams. It's the same as everybody's looking for a thing that's going to get people to notice them.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, one of the most valuable things you can possibly do is get somebody to click on your bloody stream. Not sub, not just show up and hopefully like it enough to come back another day.
But why work? That's my point, right? It's like, maybe we would, because it's, extra money, pay the bills. Money's tight, you know what I mean? Bills are high, money's tight, inflation's a thing, and the landlord needs to adjust for inflation, but my employer doesn't. That whole thing's happening. But when you're already making good money, when you're already earning a good living, the subathon isn't there to...
No, a lot of these people are making $100,000 a month, and then they don't give a shit if that becomes 200 grand for a month and then goes back down. The key is they want the promo. They want to
turn that double money, that 100 grand into 200 grand. They don't care. They want to turn that exposure into a couple of million.
Yeah.
It's just, it's one of those things where it's like it's more.
The ecosystem of streaming is entirely different.
It's way more nuanced.
Once you get most people on Twitch don't make any money. A few people like us make enough money to live and get through it,
and be nice and comfy.
A tiny percent get like 10,000 viewers. At which point, the amount of money made on stream is irrelevant. It's peanuts. They don't care because the promos, the adverts, the ad revenue, the brand integrations, the social media growth is all worth more than anyone could ever give them. They literally, it's irrelevant at that point if somebody subs to you or not. And that's a really interesting thing, is that, for streams of our size, there's sort of, a mid-size, big enough for it to be a job, so right at the top end of Twitch, but not huge. Those people, if everybody unsubbed, would be like, I'm bankrupt, fuck, I'm going to go get a job next week. But for big streamers, it would make no fucking difference.
I'll put it in perspective for you guys, right? In a good month, through advertising, me and Emily will earn $100. That's a good month, decent, right? That's oh wow, $100 in advertising. Mm-hmm. Must have had a few more viewers this month. Big streamers.
I don't think we've ever made $100, but go with it.
I don't think we have. I think we made 70, 80 at most of the time. Big streamers will earn $3,000 or $4,000 a day through ads.
Yeah,
and it's
just. Without any brand sponsorships, without any of that shit.
With no subs, no bits.
It's interesting because the way that Twitch works really changes when you start to scale.
Yeah.
Which is why it is a bad idea, in my opinion, to list streams always just by
max view account. Yeah.
View account, but whatever. Right. What else you got to say?
So let's get through this. He sets himself strict limits when it comes to how long he's online for, even though he thinks it restricts how much his channel will grow. That's good. That's called balance. Mm-hmm. That's a good thing. I don't see why. I don't know why that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Sid argues that streamers themselves need to have more conversation about safe streaming practices.
Yes.
People are afraid to criticize subathons because of how successful they are and how much money they can contribute. Nobody wants to be the one that stands up and say, "Hey guys, we should stop doing these," because they don't know. Because we know that they're profitable. But deep down, we all probably wish we didn't have to do them.
You don't have to. I don't do them.
No one
don't do them.
I mean, I'd rather, if I didn't have to work, maybe I wouldn't. I'd probably still stream, but if I didn't have to do anything, I'd probably just become the puddle. Both Sam and Sid think Twitch should proactively be proactively offering support to streamers. Sam says they should be getting in touch with streamers to check in on them. A lot of young people fantasize about being full-time streamers, and they're impressionable. They could really harm themselves if they try to keep up. Mm-hmm. There should be warnings or procedures to stop you from streaming 60 hours in a week. It's too much. Sid doesn't expect Twitch to hold my hand or have a personal butler for me every time I stream, but adds a public conversation about changing the financial model to reward streamers for adopting healthy practices would be a good starting point. This is what I mean. I do think Twitch should have better analytics. Contextual analytics could be so useful.
It could really change the way you look at down 20%. And it's actually, all the streaming that you did, even though you only streamed half the time you did last month, was way more effective. I think that there's a real combination of stuff that can be done there that doesn't just require oops, am I trying to grind to get to the end of this game? Did I accidentally stream 61 hours? Penalized! Turn your stream off! No.
It's you could be oh yeah, you streamed, like I said before, you streamed 10 hours today, but if you would have streamed 5 hours, you still would have been 90% as effective. Mm-hmm. That extra 5 hours was only 10% effective.
Yeah, so you can chill,
it could be we recommend maybe doing a shorter stream and expanding your YouTube or social media. For many people, Twitch is an exciting way to make a living that allows people to connect from across the world. It's also been a place where many have...
Hey, thank you, Timothy.
Where many have shared their stories of mental health difficulties they found and found comfort in their communities.
Yay.
It's reported that 7 million content creators were active every month on the platform in 2021, which is really not a lot.
I guess.
Well, 7 million people streamed. Yeah. That means. And I don't think that's very many people.
There are a lot more than 7 million people.
Do you get any analytics from Twitch? They're not very good.
Not really. Very, very limited analytics.
Very, very blunt tool analytics.
So, your viewers watch these games. 5% of your viewers watch Minecraft.
Yeah.
3% of your viewers watch GTA. 2% of your viewers watch Tarkov. Other. 79% of your viewers watch other. Okay, great. Your viewers, you had this many at the top, and then this many when you started.
Hey, Shrooms.
There's only 7 billion people on planet Earth. Shrooms.
How you doing, buddy?
How are you, dude?
A desire to stream sustainably is something that enough people within the gaming community are talking about. That it came to the attention of mental health charity Mind, who have produced healthy streaming guidelines.
Oh, that's nice.
Very cool.
Maybe we should look at those after.
By the way, guys, Shrooms, OG, beast, awesome person. If you guys missed these streams back in the day, you missed out on good times.
You did. It's true. Right. Our ninjas here, always good. Always a good sign.
Stephen Buckley, head of information at Mind, told us it's really important to consider that the self-care routines you can apply. Have some boundaries put in place. Make sure you schedule in breaks to eat proper meals and stick to your planned finish time. We always stick to our planned finish time, even if we're late. Try to finish streams an hour or so before going to sleep and get outside for some exercise.
Yes. Also, have friends and see them.
Touch some grass.
Yeah, literally.
Mind is also offering to work with Twitch. Stephen told us we'd be very up for working with streamers, streaming platforms to come up with some more guidance. It's a relatively new field, and we don't have all the answers yet. Honestly, just put me in charge.
Fred's like, it's easy, mate. Pay me, I'll sort it out.
Just information. Therapist, really?
Oh, shit.
Damn, dude, nice. You'd be a great therapist, actually.
Yeah. She was like, I know. That's why I'm doing it. That's awesome. Yay, congrats.
That makes perfect sense. You're like just chatting sessions back in the day were like legendary. Oh man, I'm really proud of you, man. Good job. So, in response to this story, Twitch spokesperson said our creators are at the core of everything we do at Twitch, and their safety is our top priority. We're continuously working hard to make Twitch the best place to be live. To be a live streamer and build supportive, engaged. I mean, I think it is the best place to be a live streamer and build a supportive, engaged community. Mental health support is crucial to that. Our Twitch Cares page provides mental health resources for any member of the community, and we're developing targeted programming to support Twitch streamers with challenges like burnout, boundary setting, and other pressures that come with a career in online content creation. There's Ninja.
Ninja's here.
In case you know.
He's one of the top earning streamers on Twitch and one of the most popular streamers if it was 2 years ago.
I mean, he still is very successful now, but I wouldn't say he's the face of streaming anymore.
No.
Streaming is now a core part of the success and popularity of the gaming industry. It keeps fans energized about new releases and engaged with older titles. The trade body that represents game companies in the UK is also advocating for healthy and safe streaming practices. Dr. Joe Twist, that's a great name, OBE, is the CEO of UKIE. And she says the streamers are a valuable part of the games industry and need to be looked after. She told us they captivate their audience by creating engaging content, fostering healthy communities, and even doing good for society, such as raising awareness of mental health issues or fundraising for charities. It's true. It's important that people stream in a sustainable way to ensure that benefits remain. Yeah.
Yay. I mean, I think that...
Here's the article, guys. I don't usually link to the BBC, but
True.
If I've read the entire article, I feel like I should link to it at the very least.
Feel free to flip them off. Ninja, the biggest streamer on Mixer. Oh. Yeah, I think there were some good points in that, and I think the vast majority of that was a little bit of a mess. Like, I don't think they did a very good job on it. 2 to 4%. That was like 15 to 19%.
I'm very sorry.
That's fine. That's
hang on. We can refine.
I did already bump it out once, but like,
There we go.
we can do it again.
My absolute dream job would be to be employed by Twitch as a therapist for partners, like actual therapy, not just counseling.
Twitch would never provide that in a million years.
Twitch don't want to be that involved.
No.
They don't want that line to be crossed.
Yeah, God, can you imagine? Like, I had a Twitch therapist, and it made me feel even more depressed. I'm suing Twitch. Nah. Although I do think that most people could really benefit from therapy.
100%.
Especially streamers, mate. They're an absolute state. Have you seen them? The absolute horror of it. But yeah, content creation as a job pretty much will mess with your head and your self-esteem more than any other job I've ever done. Because, you know, that's what I was saying. You're the product. Time with you is what you're selling.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. I feel like I haven't really watched any of the. Is it the guy called the Healthy Gamer?
I think that's his name. Yeah,
the guy who does like live Twitch streaming, live Twitch therapy. I think that's really weird.
I don't think
that's good.
I don't think having therapy in front of people or like counseling in front of people is the best idea. I don't really. Yeah. It's almost like he doesn't do live therapy. He has, hasn't he?
Yeah. I've seen somebody doing live therapy.
I mean, yeah. I'm pretty sure he does live counseling.
But maybe that's not him. Maybe it's another guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I could be mistaken.
I do think the conversation is really good, and I do think the fact that people are like opening up to the conversation and talking about therapy is excellent because there is a lot to be learned. That being said, I just think that there are so many like shady. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think that like making whatever you want to call that, making that something that's done in public. Is like there is a level of privacy that is necessary to like opening up about these things. It's a little bit weird. It just never really called to me. He wouldn't keep his license if he did live therapy. Fair enough. I mean, I also don't know what his credentials are, and that's kind of something as well. I think that sometimes puts me off is that people, especially like people online, will put themselves out there as like, I'm a life coach. I'm here to give you advice on X, Y, and Z, and it's like, what credentials do you have to be giving me advice? Yeah, it's the Dr. Phil vibe, right? Of like, Dr. Phil isn't, I don't know, I don't even think he's a doctor at all. Not. I think the doctor is just decorative. He's a Harvard professor. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, I mean, the culture online of like random people jumping out to like give pseudo professional advice that you can also sort of pay for, it's a little bit like self-help books can be from very weird biased perspectives, I don't know. Dr. Phil was a therapist?
Was he really?
Jesus. He does not give me that vibe. He really struggles to talk to people. Hey,
Swill, how you doing, dude?
He's super judgmental for like on the oddest things, but I don't watch Dr. Phil.
Yeah, really interestingly, someone who was a full-time live streamer with like 73,000 followers, this girl called a woman, called Natasha FFS, has just retired. And it's probably like kind of like the things we're talking about. So she said, I've decided to quit streaming. We're a few days away from my 8-year anniversary on Twitch, and instead of being joyful and having an event planned, I come with sad news instead. I have realized that it's time for me to close this chapter in my life as a content creator on Twitch. I have been around for almost a decade, and I've seen so many people come and go. Now it's my time to go. I know this may be surprising for a few, but I realize that I need to move on. I have dedicated 8 years to streaming and celebrated all the holidays, events, and birthdays with a huge amount, an amazing crowd. I started with celebrating my 18th birthday up until my 25th birthday. So yeah, it seems like Twitch, I mean, sometimes you just got to bow out, you just got to realize it's not good for you. I mean, Streams made that decision back in the day. You were just like, stream just isn't for me. I think you weren't having fun with it anymore.
Yeah. Ooh, redeem gift flow retreat.
Obviously not trying to speak for you, but
no, like there's a lot of very good reasons to not continue streaming. Like some people, like I always think the sunk cost fallacy of being like, well, I've done it for this long, which means that I have to do it forever.
Yeah.
Isn't good. Like, I like streaming. It suits me. I have no desire to stop streaming. I've been doing it for 9 years. I think it's awesome.
We've also got to show me the cat and also some winks.
Wendy's cat.
Yeah, sure. You was addicted to growth, and when the growth stagnated, I felt like a failure.
We were literally talking about that before, that like, if every month you're like, I need growth, then stagnation will feel like failure, and then when the product is you will feel like the worst, most shitty person, when actually there is nothing wrong with you, there is nothing wrong with the content. There is, awful, the worst. That's what I was saying. Like, whenever people are like, why don't you live out of London? I'm like, this is where my friends are. This is where my social life is. This is where Emily, the person, goes out and has a good time and doesn't post everything social media. And not every interaction is about like, oh, do you know such and such? Do you think they'll sponsor my stream? Like, they're just mates that I hang out with. We have a drink. We eat some dinner. We do Secret Santa. Like normal stuff that is not related to being a streamer. And I don't have like a different personality, but it means that I can exist outside of like ego, outside of like stressing about work. People, my mates will be like, how's the stream? I'm like, yeah, good. They're like, oh, sweet. Great, that's it.
I mean, Dean met up with us yesterday. I think Dean can attest that we're not any different IRL.
Where's his cat?
I cannot
find cat.
I think I've become less different online and like on stream and offline as time's gone on. Like I used to be like more of a host, but now I think I'm just Fred most of the time now. Hey, let me go and try and find this cat.
Find me the cat.
She's not there.
She's in the bedroom. Fred, you nearly stacked it, mate. But yeah, I genuinely think, we really have German accents. I really think that maintaining joy in what you do beyond numbers, beyond just the money, just the followers, just the growth is the only way you can keep doing it. Like, sincerely. You could genuinely drive yourself mad in about 3 weeks of like too much comparison, too much self-judgment, you know? Yeah, no, the funny thing is, right, is that like you felt like you had failed when you were averaging, I don't know, like 500-600 viewers easily doing basically anything. And yet, by absolutely no metric is that a failure on Twitch. That is an extremely great success, you know? But your head's being fucked with, you know? Yeah, sub numbers, active chat, and stuff like that. Yeah, so no.
The cat is currently...
This is not on.
In my wardrobe.
Oh.
Can you see her?
Where's she the wardrobe?
She's in my clothes.
Oh. Well, we'll have to do treats when she returns. She will come back out. We'll have to do treats then.
I don't really want to drag her out, you know?
Yeah, like, it's not very fun to be... I owe a saucy wing.
It's a double wing, Em.
Oh my god! So sorry.
3, 2.
Nothing. Nice.
Always watching, always plotting.
Yeah, and like, that sucks. You, regardless of your content, regardless of what will happen, are still a valuable, valid, awesome person.
I'm just gonna pee. Be right back.
Bye. Hi. I'm glad we went through that article. I actually think that's really good. I think I was shows a misunderstanding of Twitch, as things always do, but still, it was pretty good. What's this? Read my last message. Of course, nice, okay. We doing metal now. I'm assuming it's something before that. To be fair, it calms me down listening to you, but it's not therapy. But it helps with my PTSD, and most therapists struggle with. Even joking around with chat helps. No, yeah. Well, the thing is, things that help you... Red Pixie! Yay, that makes me happy. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Tier 2, 22 months. All the twos, baby. The therapy is not the only thing that can be good and beneficial to your mental health. There is, you know, many things. Like, for example, if I'm feeling really depressed, I will go out of my way to try not to consume more depressing media. Right? So that's something I do for my mental health. Does that mean I don't get depression or I don't get depressed? No. But does it mean that I try to not luxuriate in that feeling when it comes? Yes. Does that help me? Sure. Is that therapy? No. But if you're in your head and you're spiraling and you're having a hard time, and then hearing us chat a bunch of shit and have a laugh and talk to you brings you back into like the here and now, fuck yeah. Do you know what I mean? But that doesn't make it therapy. It just makes it good for you.
But I
which is great. I love that.
It's very healthy to remind yourself that it is all like temporary and that you will feel better later on. You're not like...
No, these guys, they are
you look
working.
Fit.
They are working. Okay, I am emotionally preparing myself for the fact that one day I will need glasses. And this has actually reassured me a great deal.
The cat did come out, by the way. Do you know?
Cat?
But she ran past me when I went to the bathroom.
I didn't notice. I'm not some sort of cat whisperer. Cat finangler. Hey, Flo. Look, the box of treats is down to dust. You don't need glasses. You look fine. Wait, what? No, I mean, like, I'll need them for, you know, seeing. Happens. Right, she's under the sofa now. What are you doing, Florence? Little cat. Hang on, I'm going to throw one treat and bait her up like an angler. Woo! Right, if she goes out for that.
I saw Jez earlier. I was just saying hi.
Hi, Jez.
My boy Jizz.
An eye test today. Totally upsold me. And a special £10 scan of my eye. I mean, it's good to know your eye's good. Last time I went and had an eye test, they were like, you might be dying. I wasn't dying. It was a shock. I do now need to go again, and I am worried. I'm like, what are you going to do to my eyeball? Yeah.
Another AI. Dean.
I'm a bot. Where's his cat? Hey.
Yeah, some videos are region locked or age locked, Siobhan.
Yeah, or they don't allow
embedding.
Yes.
Basically, any video sort of like has any restrictions, you can't do it. No, go away.
So good this song is. Yoda is with us. So that was delightful. Did we all have a nice time? Did we learn?
Did we learn anything, chat? Did our input allow you guys to have a bit more insight?
Empathize with my struggles. I'm just kidding.
So the thing we can take from this is that Twitch need to limit everyone to 1 hour streaming a week.
77 months.
Thank you very much, dude.
Do not start streaming. For the love of God, do not start streaming. I do not
need the competition.
But under no circumstances, stop watching my stream. That is what you should take from this.
Always be watching. Never not be watching.
No longest Johns for us then. Aww.
Oh, sad. I love the longest Johns.
Another version? That's sad.
I think Twitch gets too much shit. Personally, I think Twitch gets way too much because I know people who work on YouTube videos for way more than someone would normally stream, editing it and filming it and stuff like that. And then the video doesn't do very well, but we're okay with videos not doing well. It's that's seen more as a meritocracy.
Yeah.
Whereas with Twitch, it's seen as someone needs to step in and do something.
Someone needs to give me viewers. Get me some more fucking viewers.
But my video needs more views, and it's make a better video then. And it's just as humans, we are very only think about things that we can see. If you can't see it, it's not a problem. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, there's no one. The thing is, we know that, for example, the trending page on YouTube is hand-picked. It's not. These are the most popular videos of the day.
Yeah, no way.
So if YouTube decide they don't like someone or they do want to push something, you'll suddenly be on trending and you'll suddenly blow up. And there is a lot, YouTube is seen as a lot more algorithmic and out of control. And especially for channels that do put a ton of effort into their editing, it seems incredibly unfair to you've got a good track record of making good quality content, and yet still YouTube's nah, I don't think I'm going to show this to anyone, you know?
Yeah. It's bullshit. Collar King, how you doing, dude? Long time no see. Hang on, let me have a look.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, there's no moderation tools on TikTok. People are so damn rude.
Collar King 3, following since May 7th, 2016.
Damn!
Good what was 6 years ago?
H1Z1?
Oh, maybe
what a 3. Banger, Peachy! So good.
What a banger.
Returns with the chicken kebab.
Nice.
Oh! What a day. Yeah, Fred and I have got to think of something for dinner tonight. We did not plan that far.
Well, Sophie's out. I don't know if she's eating here today.
Yeah, chat. For the first time in 3 weeks or something like that.
3 weeks. 3 months.
Sophie has left the house. She's gone to a friend's house. They're watching a movie. Nothing crazy, but she has successfully managed to get enough energy to leave the house. Yes, that's really good.
Honestly, for a woman who always complains that she never gets the house to herself, she never fucking leaves.
Well, she has the plague.
Crazy excited to see you two are doing well. Dude, we're doing great. We just did an entire segment about mental health and streaming. Very insightful. I think me and Emily have a lot to add to that conversation. I
don't know if you're being sarcastic or not.
Well, I had a lot of therapy, Em.
Yeah, we have spent a lot of money on therapy.
My last session of therapy, I was informed, because she always takes notes, was my 100th session.
Oh, yay! 100 therapy. Congrats, Fred. Oh my God, that is a lot of money, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's all right. Spread over a period of time. Yes!
Spread over 3 years. 4 years?
Genuinely so proud of you.
But yeah, no, pretty cool. But it was quite scary being told that.
So you're saying Sophie's picking up some new illness? Oh, this dodgy lyric one does. Excellent. You love to hear it.
Thank you very much, Woogles.
Are we emotionally prepared for video games, or is there anything else you want to chat about?
I don't think there's anything else to chat about. Mental health and streaming was the big one that I wanted to sort of talk about, because I think me and you are probably the only streamers who are like talk about that objectively. Do you know what I mean?
Why do I really like this song? Everybody really likes that song. Actually, I might watch that tonight.
Also, that person who was like, you can't badmouth subathons on Twitch because everyone's saying, I can badmouth something and still do it. I can be like, I think it's shit when people do subathons because I think it's bad for your mental health. Anyway, this Friday. Oh my God, get shingles from glandular shingles.
Yeah. Well, Sophie got really bad tonsillitis from having it, but she's doing much better now. So anyway, it's
shingles,
just nice that she managed to get enough energy to see a friend.
Yeah.
Because I think it has obviously been being ill and being stuck in bed, very isolating, very sad, very not fun, you know?
The number one gaming news item of the day.
Yeah.
Chat, please post your Fs for Hyperscape.
Oh, Hyperscape's dead.
Bizarro.
That game was rubbish. What was its problem, eh?
Hyperscape is now officially deceased.
Yeah. Yeah, now...
But will the emote stay?
Can we finally delete those flipping hideous emotes?
Poocore.
Other than Poocore, which must stay. So Ubisoft's attempt at a battle royale game flopped. It's gone. It's gone. But like, we all have these hideous hexagon emotes. They are... Forever. Like, we've got... Surely, now the game isn't being promoted.
These hexagons aren't even NFTs.
No. And yeah. Will I be able to purchase the Poocore emote as an NFT? Hexagons ruined for me. I know. They ruined the shape. I mean, I like cheese, sure. Dude. Can I get a color check out of idle curiosity? Of course.
Of course.
Chat, before we jump into a game, if any of you have name, color, fair.
It's a dead.
50 months.
It's a dead game.
Thank you so much.
With the Amazon Prime, chat. Any primers in the chat? Is what I'm saying. Any primers?
And I realized the NFT. Wait, my Twitter icon is a hexagon.
But
it ain't an NFT.
Who wanted a color check?
Swill.
Gotcha.
Yeah, chat. If any of you got name colors that you would like checking, the way the name colors work on screen is if you've ever donated to the stream, you get a orange name. If you've donated over $30, you get a yellow name, etc., etc. But we have to do that manually by hand.
Yeah. Luckily, Swill is a lovely human being who always donates under his own name.
Not like Swillington. Sir Swilling,
or literally donates as like Jez or something. You know what I mean? Like everyone always donates under someone else's name.
If you're a sub, you're red.
All right, let's have a look. So, Swill, you are, I believe.
Yeah. Do you know what? We haven't had a single one yet. Do you know what? You are correct. You are not in the right category whatsoever. You are currently in blue, and you should actually be in pink.
Pink, chat.
Can we please upgrade Swill from blue to pink?
Nice.
You gonna look good as hell.
Nice.
Yeah, it's orange, yellow, blue, pink, purple, golden, rainbow. The end. Done. Unless I forgot one. But I don't think I did. I did! I forgot Dank! Green.
Dank. So Tortates, you've actually only ever done it. You've actually only ever done it twice, would you believe? And I think you're the correct color because you've only done it twice. So there you go.
Where are you, Tortates? I can't even see. I'm blind.
He's at the top.
Well, actually, Tortates is red, so that's not the right color, is it?
No, it's not.
Tortates should at very least... Oh my god!
So should we
Okay, so you're orange.
We'll round them up.
So technically you're orange, but you are 31p off yellow.
Nice. So, guys, he's done it at $29.69. Should we?
I think
for the 69, round them up to yellow.
Yeah. You are orange, Chokaroo.
Nice.
Also, I believe Timothy Molinari said, Fred, color check.
Nice, I got you. Chokaroo, you are... One of the most, please also upgrade Chocaroo to yellow, please.
Yellow.
This man needs a dinkle extension. What, chat? What am I gonna need? I'm gonna need one wireless keyboard, an old phone, and a pair of jumper cables. And we're gonna extend this man's penis.
No.
There you
Not
go.
the penis.
The yellow category, aka the penis extension, the dinkle extension.
The dinkle extension program.
Timothy Molinari. Let me just check.
Plus a nice bottle of rum I got you at Twitch London. Does not count. Value of gift does not add it. No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
Oh my god. Timothy's done a fair for you $5.
He's a $5
Right,
man.
while you do this, I'm going to pee real quick.
Go
and when
for
we
it.
come back, we will video game. Yay.
Right. Let me just do Timothy. I still haven't seen this. Timothy, what color are you in, chat? Timothy, right, chat. He's currently pink. One of the mods, please make Timothy Molinari in the on-screen chat. Dank. Yeah, I need to watch Encanto as well. Timothy, you're a Herbie boy now. Jez, let me check. Wouldn't be surprised if you're already there, Jez, to be honest. What? That can't be right. Is that right? One second. Jez, you are. You are $20 away from purple. So currently the correct color in the on-screen chat. Andy, you are red in the on-screen chat, which means you're a subscriber. And you've never donated, so red is the correct color. I don't think you've ever donated. Unless I'm wrong. Who else wanted the color check? You only just got this out of your head? Posh cat, no. We don't talk about lemons. We do not talk about lemons. Can I change my color? Onion, you are literally a unique color. You can change it to whatever you want. What color do you like? What color would you like, my dude? Yeah, so if you look at the on-screen chat, people with white names are non-subs, and I don't think we even have any non-subs today. Siobhan, sorry. If I could spell, it'd be so useful. Might try and get Emily to watch this with me tonight. Oh my god, you've done it so much, Siobhan. Oh my god. Wait, why am I doing it, Siobhan? For fuck's sake, you're rainbow. What am I even thinking? Siobhan, I'm going to tell you right now. This is vengeance for you actually making me do it because I'm dumb. You were nearly a double rainbow. That's all I'm saying. Enjoy that information. I want more flashy, but not too flashy. More flashy, but not too flashy. Uh-oh. Oh Lord, he says. Oh Lord. Let's see. What's flashy, but not too flashy? I'm gonna make an onion category. What's
more flashy, but not too flashy?
Yeah, onion wants something flashy, but not too flashy. I'm not sure what it could be.
Maybe like an ochre orange.
An ochre orange,
like the middle sort of orange area. So up, like maybe that one. Coral.
Coral.
Coral looks quite nice. No, it's too close to actual orange.
Yeah, because right now...
It's too close to tomato.
Yeah, tomato is the color we're using for...
Yeah. Okay, let's have another look. What about a lilac-y purple? So, like... Slate blue's pretty nice.
Right.
Hey, what is this? Ah, I do like Little Sims. I was like, I recognise this. Okay. Onion, speak in chat. We will see what you think of your new nail colour. Timothy's dank now. Everything's changed.
That's pretty nice.
I think that's a really nice colour. That's easy on the eyes. Yeah, no, that looks good. And it really matches the little purple hole. Yeah, no. I'm pleased with that. I hope you are too. Because I will not be changing it. No, I'm just kidding.
Dom, you're rainbow, so you've peaked out, so you probably don't want to know.
Yeah. At that point. God, it's been a long time though, hasn't it?
It's been a long time. Video game? Yeah, let me just do this last bit real quick. And then, yeah. So, does anyone else want a name color check whilst we're here?
Color check!
Color check! Someone said it was really wholesome on Twitter the other day. They're like, so I've just got into Wordle recently. It's the same word for everyone, right? Right. Is everyone on the internet gets the same word. I've never seen a single spoiler. And I was like, that proves that we're all wholesome motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's delightful.
Because I have also never seen spoilers.
Yeah, no, I've never seen anyone spoil the Wordle. I really haven't.
Is it hard to do the tint left to right, but with another color scheme?
Yes.
I can't do that. I have to ask. I have to ask the developer of the other program to do it for me.
Yes. So you know, rainbow and golden. Those were because we contacted Taduva and we said, "Hey, would it be possible?" And he added those as colors. They were like just for us, and he added it to Chatty. We obviously can ask him. I have no idea how much he's actively developing it, or if he'd have any interest in adding something else for us, you know. But we can't add it. We just have to ask and see.
It's out of my ability, unfortunately.
Like we can only work within the colors. Like he really like went out of his way for us with rainbow. It was really kind of him.
And golden as well. Right. This is so dumb. This is the dumbest thing I've done.
You are right. Yes. My favorite Wordle tweet was something along the lines of, in 6 months, someone is going to share a scarf they've been knitting of their Wordle results, and Twitter is going to lose its shit. Literally.
So, Onion, say something in chat for me.
Lemon is lemon color. All is at peace with the world. I don't think I've ever shared my results. Fred does.
All right, Onion, you have a... I don't know if you can see it. There is a pimp hat next to your Lara. How's it going, Lara?
Lara.
18,
woo!
18?
28.
Thank you very much.
Raiders. Why was I saying that like 28 months? What's wrong with me?
Lara.
I was like 28 people.
Yeah, I was saying it like a sub too.
Yeah, my brain is too small to handle this. How are you, Lara? Are you having a good day? You're playing some Valorant? That's not Valorant? No, I'm just kidding. I got scared. How's the stream going? Trish still not notifying you. As always, the only answer is Discord. I have no power over that. Go to Discord.
That's why we've got to be live 50 hours a day, chat.
Yeah, because Twitch doesn't tell you when we're live anyway. It's Firestarter. Thank you, Peachy. All the songs today have been absolute bangers. Just done Wordle, got it on the 5th attempt. I usually don't get them. Oh, nice. No, I got mine while I was eating udon this morning, and it was good.
Yeah.
I tried doing it last night, but I was a bit drunk and I got 2 words in and I was like, I know there's an answer. I did it, but I don't fucking know what it is.
I did it last night. Yeah. I was so annoyed. I got home drunk and I just started doing it. And look at this bullshit, chat. Look at this. Oh, I'm so annoyed.
Yeah. Peachy gifted us sub to Lara. Lara, welcome back to Mug Life. Welcome back to the Way of the Dragon Flex.
Thank you, Peachy.
We are 5 subs away from 950, which is glorious, and 55 away from 1,000, which is also glorious.
Nice. Right, I think it's time, man.
Video games. So we are going to be jumping back into our challenge run that we are doing right now in Stardew Valley. We just completed the first challenge, which was to complete the community center within the first year. Yay. Our next challenge is we want to hit floor 100 in the skull mine. I have never done that. I don't really know how it's done, and we're going to have to work it out. That's where we're at. So that is the next thing that we are focusing on in our playthrough. I also want to find out how you go to Ginger Island, because I have no idea.
No, I have no idea either. Dude, like, I've heard of Ginger Island. Someone I saw it on Twitter, but yeah. Skull Cavern, I might stay for this.
Yeah, so that is what we're focusing on right now. Like, obviously, we'll want to, like, whoa!
What? Got a tax rebate, share the wealth. Sean, thank you very much.
What? A rebate? Yes! What?
Sean.
It's also $5 Friday. If you would like any songs played for that, just tell me in chat, and we'll add them to the queue. Because yeah, you get song for $5. That's 10 songs.
Who is Sean, by the way?
Reveal to me your secrets. Thank you so much for the $50. That is wildly
So make sure you want your name displayed at the top of chat. I can change it to something else.
True. Do you know who it is? No one said like
No, so I think we're good.
Yeah. Lara, go eat. Would you like us to change it to your actual Twitch name? Fred will change it.
I can change it, no problem.
Thank you so much. You're an absolute legend. So generous of you. Yeah, do you want some songs? If not, I can open them up to the chat. Give out a few free songs, you know, if anyone wants a couple.
Right, hang on.
Timber, times 10. I'm not giving out all 10. Open it up to the chat. Done.
Cool.
Dean, are you okay to accept a couple of song requests? If you guys have songs that you would like, you can either pop them in chat for us or you can send them to Dean. Because Dean can submit them or we can submit them. Otherwise, it's just regular $5 Friday vibes. But we'll do we'll do 5 songs? 5 free?
Sounds good to me.
Or Timber 10 times.
Should update in a second.
Fred's like, look! No, nothing happened.
It's supposed to update, but okay. Should update in a second, I think.
Yeah, God. That's really nice, though. Congrats.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it a lot.
That's unbelievably kind. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream enough. Apparently,
fuck me.
Fuck me. Fuck me.
Fuck me.
I literally can't say that and not pretend that I'm Gordon Ramsay.
There we go.
Great success. And now video games. Hey Candy, how you doing? Guys, if you are a tier 2 or a tier 3 sub, please check to see if you've got any games waiting for you on the wheel. Because you probably do have some. Because there's been a lot of game giveaways.
Onion, your spelling is about as good as mine, dude.
Nailed it.
I failed everything. No, you don't. Shut up.
Oh, making a small spelling mistake. Time for death.
What up, Candy? How you doing, dude? 0 redeem games. Onion, what's going on?
It's because Onion's never joined a giveaway.
With your pimp hat.
Chat, welcome. Wait, let me check my audio's on, because it probably isn't. But then also, let me turn off Stardew Music in-game, because that's going to clash.
Same.
Bonk.
Right.
Welcome to winter in Stardew. Nailed it.
It's winter, baby.
Chat, says Dean. If you want a song, whisper me a YouTube link. Dean has said it. The options are open, and say thank you to Buxy Man for very kindly donating.
Right. Got 2 duck feathers. That's good.
Ooh, brilliant. So, this is our farm. These are our animals. They're all named after the subs. We will be working on getting more pigs, because we currently only have 1 pig, which is pretty sad.
It's pretty disastrous, chat.
Yeah.
1 pig. God.
So, we need more pigs. Didn't I ask Robin to build us another barn?
I think, yes. But did we save? Just save the 5.
I guess we are idiots.
I guess it didn't save. It's my only thought.
Yeah, because that's weird.
I just got 2 duck eggs. I'm pretty sure Emily picked those up last time.
Okay, so apparently can you be a pig? Absolutely. When we get another pig, I will happily name it Smoking Onion. So I fear that, last time we ended the game and we didn't go to sleep.
I guess. We might have just F4 and not gone to sleep.
Yeah, I don't know. Small brains. Anyway, we can fix that. So I guess I will grab the stuff. I'll run up to Robin. I'll ask her to build another barn, which will be Pig Barn. And then we can start looking for when it's a good day to run to the Skull Cabin. Yeah, you saw us chop the Iridium Meteor, right?
Okay.
You died and didn't save? Yes.
Oh, because Emily lost her fucking sword and shit. Because Emily fucking died like an idiot.
What? No? That doesn't sound right to me, Chad. I don't know what you're talking about. Right, actually, I need stone.
Now I remember.
Need wood. I'm leaving forever. Why is all this hatred?
It's all coming back to me now, chat.
What is this language?
Your app crashed?
They forgot to save right. So what
Who are these silly people at Twitch who developed the app? Where are they?
That's right.
They deserve all of my scorn.
All right, well, ask Robin. Can you get rid of the meteor?
I have to go get my axe. Don't even have my axe.
You don't even have your pickaxe?
No.
Okay, so if I go here, construct farm buildings, give me a barn. Let's see if I can build it.
I'm on
I think
my
the
way.
meteor. I think the meteor's straight up in the way. Who are we sending music requests to again? You just shout into the void, pretty much. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, send them to Dean. So I can either put a barn here and not really give us any way of walking into it.
Well, I'm coming back. I got my axe now, so I'm coming
got
back.
your pickaxe?
Yep. I fucking love this song. Yes.
Yeah. If you've paid, by the way, you still get your paid ones get put first in the queue. So if you're like, where's my song? The paid ones go first. One more time. Nice job, Fred.
Boom.
Ooh, nice. So, barn. 1 gap, fence, barn here.
Sounds good to me.
That gives us a gap to walk down.
That's good, yep.
Lovely. Build that. We're going to need to upgrade it a bunch before we can put pigs in it anyway, because it needs to be like a deluxe barn. Pigs are very fancy. But that's cool, because they won't do any digging again till spring anyway. So, it's not that big a deal. I got an arrowhead. I guess I'll run that to the museum and then come down to the farm.
Sounds good.
Hey, look at this. Look how good it looks. Chat. Everyone's in. They're doing stuff here.
Oh, that's cute.
Look. Don't you think Abby would look better with a natural hair color? Bitch, your hair's green. What the hell are you talking about? Good God.
Yeah, hypocrite.
Have you built a furnace yet? Obviously, I built a furnace. What are these people talking about?
Bunch of crackheads in this town.
What a judgy bitch. Anyone put anything in the fridge? Anything for me to snack on? Who the hell's Abby? Abigail? Abigail's hair is naturally purple. Her dad's a wizard. We've lived here for over 30 years. I'm so glad you're trying to improve that old farm. I'm never coming in here again. Everyone here sucks. Trying to improve my farm rules. Where do you live? In a shoe, probably.
Probably.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Tonight. Now, one thing I think we should actually do is work out what is necessary. Wait, I can only make one kind of warp totem? Oh. Why the fuck would I want to warp to the beach? So, we need to work out how to make farm warp totems and desert warp totems, because they will warp you somewhere instantaneously, which means that if we're going to the Skull Cavern, we don't need to wait for Pam and her alcoholic ass to get out of bed.
Cool.
We can just zoom there, but I don't know what to do. Shit. Yeah, there. Any gifts? Any gifts for me? Cheap bastard. Alright, Lewis. Lewis, I've got your pants. Don't ask. Look at all those books. Jez, why are you so mad about the books? Why?
Why you have to be mad?
Jez is like, read your books.
It's a tough. It's tough,
yeah,
right,
literally.
Lemons? It's tough. The arrows trigger you. Like, it's got to be made of hardier stuff, Jez.
Yeah, man. Just don't worry about it. Just don't.
I never even go in that room, so I'm like, whatever.
So I got her to build this stuff, right? I got the barn.
Yeah, barn's been built.
I've still got 500 wood. Like, bloody hell, we really had a lot of wood.
I chopped down a lot of trees, then.
Fred has really been deforesting to a high efficiency.
Yeah. I hate trees. I hate them.
Okay, I'm gonna go get some more hardwood because we need that for kegs, right? Is it hardwood?
Yes.
Something. I don't remember what.
Keg.
I'm gonna go to the
a keg is 30 wood.
Mm-hmm. Is it for
Oak
the
resin.
oil making device?
Yeah, oil maker.
The oil maker needs hardwood,
And we've
so
got
I'm gonna
two of
collect
those
hardwood.
Already.
Yeah.
But we really need the. It's not a priority because the pig can't truffle right now.
No, but you can only get 8 hardwood a day right now.
Oh really?
And we need 20 per. Whoops! Don't look at chat. Look at the game. We need 20 per thing. So if we want to make more, I gotta start hoarding. Get murdered. Oh my god! Not a different non-timber song. How are we gonna handle this? I don't know if we're ready. Get to sneeze.
Gesundheit. 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 Gesundheit.
Whoa! That was a lot of sneezes. I'm back, chat. I didn't mostly sneeze into your ears. What a delight! So your pickaxe, what quality is it now? You've got a gold pickaxe. The thing is, do I want to upgrade my pickaxe like tomorrow morning so that we can both go to the Skull Cavern with the best pickaxe possible?
Yeah, I think that's
a good idea, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How much gold do we need?
It's the same. It's 5 gold bars.
Do we have 5 gold bars?
Yeah. I've been schmelting like a crazy person.
I love it. Yeah.
We've got 29 gold bars.
29 gold bars. Could upgrade everything. Can you like skip levels of upgrade? Can you go straight to like?
I don't think so.
Gold, please.
Actually, I have no idea. It doesn't seem to be a requirement.
I don't think. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can't. I'm pretty sure you can't be like, Clint, make it gold. He'll be like,
is this song called TikTok?
Yeah, TikTok on the clock because the party don't stop now.
But it's spelled the same.
Oh my god, it is!
It's spelled the same. This came out way before. What the fuck?
Inspired by, perhaps.
No.
Creators of TikTok inspired by Kesha, is what I meant.
What was the original name for TikTok?
Musically.
Was that it? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Because it's where everyone did like singing duets.
They're singing
together,
at each other, yeah. And then everyone was like, wow, that's really lame. And they were like, basically, they did what Facebook and everybody else did, which is realize that making your service overly precise, there's no reason. Why can I only post music on there? That's dumb. Let me post whatever. And they're like, yeah, all right.
Stop trying to restrict my ability to post.
I want to post some other shit. I don't want to sing. Oh! That's
Get
the cat! Nearly pickaxe the cat. And now we've got hard time streams. I mean, I'm sure they don't make any money, do they? Like, be honest with me, Jess.
What,
it's not like
tub streams? No.
People don't sub and donate to those. Mate, I nearly pickaxe the cat.
They're like some of the least profitable streams on Twitch.
Yeah, 100%.
Why, chat? Why would someone watch someone bathe? Why would that happen?
A sexy lady? I would never.
I don't think so.
Not my jalapeno poppers. Good God.
Good God.
Nearly sold my poppers.
My pops. So what'd you pop?
Vine for Zoomers. It is Vine for Zoomers, but I never got into Vine, but I did get into TikTok, so it's for the best I never got into Vine, though, because, frankly, I don't understand how Twitter couldn't make money on Vine, but apparently they couldn't. So, good job, them. They bathe so rarely. I mean, some of them are a bit schmelly.
I've met a few of
Fred
them.
looking real good. Taking that pomegranate.
Pomegranate
oh, wait, do we need
wine.
something else? Ah, you gonna put the apple in?
Hey, do you want to see the biggest flex of all time?
Yeah. Yes!
Billy Kirby! What up, dude?
Billy, hi, how are you? What were you up to today?
I actually wanted to say something to Billy the other day. Where is it? Hang on.
There's a lot of pressure here. Can I?
Chat.
Yeah.
If you was to ask me, from first sub to last, what position would Billy Kirby be in? What would you say?
So, somewhere between number 1 and number 946.
Yes.
Okay. Second. I mean, I think that might
He's
be a little...
29th.
Wow.
He
Wow.
is top 30, first ever subs to the stream. Kind of.
Wow. Minus
More or
1.
less.
Never subbed. Ooh, what's Vampire Survivors? Is it good?
Is it good?
Whoa! My brain!
Chat, make sure you go and follow Billy Kirby. He's awesome. What the fuck? It's leveling up.
What the hell's floor chicken? It was like big money bag or floor chicken. No! What? But you completed it? That's the most confusing game I've ever seen in my life. They're like, you've leveled up 65 times.
That was unhinged.
You've died. Congratulations. What? I'm in bed.
All right, I'm going.
I'm ready for bed.
Chat, give Billy some love.
But thank you so much. Hi, everybody.
abrasive.
Welcome in. If you are new, he is Fred. I am
What
Emily.
up?
We are Fremily. We have been doing some Stardew Valley challenge runs, and our original challenge was to complete the community center in 1 year, which we have now done. Hooray! We succeeded. Amazing. And now we are going to try and get to the bottom of the skull cavern. Or to floor 100. I don't know how. I don't know if 100 is the bottom or what. But I know that that's something the game wants me to do. So Fred and I are gonna need to make loads of bombs. I'm gonna go upgrade my pickaxe, and we're gonna go and grind out some stuff. I'm writing. I need hardwood. Oh.
Hardwood.
She wants hardwood. Right. Okay.
Hey, I'm
gonna
in the furnace.
Iridium. We made one. Woohoo!
We got
That's
one
freaking
iridium.
awesome. They look like little bars of soap, though, which I
They
think is kind of
do,
funny.
they do.
They're like, I'm the best thing in the game. Now, what was I looking for? My brain? Oh, yes. So I'm going to take 10 pieces of hardwood to Robin, because apparently she needs it. Something Demetrius. That's very rude. I'd like to apologize.
Gonna grind out some stone for the chests. I think we've got a lot of chests. But
For the cheats.
oh, for the cheats.
The cheats? Do you mean
What?
stone for staircases? Because we're going to need bombs. We're going to need staircases.
Oh, I forgot that was even a thing.
We are going to need lots of food. We should save as much gold cheese as we can.
I've
Because
got
gold
10
cheese
on
will
me
be
now.
really good. Yay! That makes me happy. Also, if you're wondering why there's music playing, it is $5 Friday, which means that you can play music for $5. So this is the community's musical stylings. the easiest way to get down, but the least fun.
Well, if we're doing it as a challenge, I think we'll try and do it organically.
Well, I mean, you'll need them sometimes. I think 100 floors in a day is a ridiculous amount, right? That being said...
Is it even possible?
Yeah, it's part of the game. You have to do it. That being said, I think what we'll try and do is do some runs to get minerals, get iridium.
Minerals, Murray.
Minerals! No, but like to do that kind of stuff. And then we'll save the stone from those runs.
Sure.
If that makes sense.
It does.
Oh, we've got an artifact spot. It's behind the barn. You walk past it. So if you go the other behind the coop.
Oh.
Rubbish.
Root.
Absolute trash. So I am going to quickly upgrade my pickaxe. That costs 10k? Jesus Christ, Clint. Okay, fine. Right, bankruptcy. Thy name is Emily. My money. Whatever. We haven't been playing with money in mind. Like money is a side issue. Yes, 100% Luton. Fred should read that out because he's going to agree with you 1,000,000%.
Fred, I didn't finish a thought earlier when you were talking about stream things. Wife had the old food ready, but the biggest thing that helped my mental health with content creation was disciplining myself to not look at others, not compare, and not overthink. Yeah. Otherwise, you get into a self-doubt, anxious paranoia spiral, and it's horribly destructive. Yes, it really
1,000,000%.
really is.
I have seen so many people say, I was doing well and I was happy with my stream, and then somebody I knew started streaming and did better than me. I couldn't handle it. I had a bloody breakdown. Like, I've seen so many people say, like, I was growing and then my growth didn't even slow down. Let's say you're growing like 10 viewers month on month, 10 average viewers. But after a while, once you get to 100 viewers, 100 to 110, cool. 110 to 120, cool. 120 to 130, oh, it feels so much slower.
Yeah.
Last month, I went from 80 to 90. Do you know what I mean? So, like,
It's
even when
also-
you're still growing, you'll literally look at the amount of growth you're having and it will feel smaller.
Yeah. It's just like a false equivalency. Like, if you go from 100 viewers to 200, you're like, oh my God, I've doubled. Then you gain another 100 viewers, and you're like, oh, I increased by 50%. Then another 100, and you're like, oh, it's just 25% this time, not a big deal.
Yeah.
But you've gained the same viewers each amount of time. So it's like...
Yeah, exactly. But, like...
It can be quite like a mind fuckery, you know?
Robin wants wood, but I can't find her. Where's she gone? I've gone into her house. She's not bloody there. She's wasting my time. I'm going to come home. Can't be dealing with this. Also, Fred, thoughts. We do need to decide how we are planning on making our money, right? I guess we want kegs, and I guess in those kegs we'll make wine. Do we want starfruit wine? Do we want ancient fruits? Do we want more trees?
I mean,
Are we just into pigs? Damn you, percentages!
I'm willing to let you be the one that decides that, because I don't know.
No, they're all valid. Give Robin the wood. I would if I could find her. Where's she gone? Walking the streets.
I 100% agree. It's actually something I had to train myself to do. I might try and make like a little proposal, or I don't know. I don't even know if it's worth doing that. Like, sometimes I feel like I want to make Twitch like a better place, and I have good ideas as a streamer, like on how that can be done. But you know, Twitch they're very smart. I think they've already thought of a million. The thing about Twitch is that I feel like people think that the people at Twitch are just sitting around picking their noses, and they're not. So it's like,
are they not? No, I'm just kidding. They're really not. Right, Robin, are you in here? No. Where the hell is she? Where is this woman? Hi, Penny. The weather's interesting. It's snow, babe. The people in this... It seems like the average intelligence of a Stardew Valley, you know, a Pelican Town
it's low.
resident, when in this building, drops by half. Where's your mum?
No, we sit around watching streams. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. But I just want to say thank you that everyone's given bits today. You guys are amazing. We've actually, I mean, our top bits of the week actually look pretty fun, pretty good. So even though we didn't stream on yesterday, so I want to say a big thank you very much. I'm pretty sure Peachy's number one. Peachy is number one. Timothy Molinari number two. Vilker number three. And Jez, Spider Moose says, Dean, Virgin Me, Relu, Scarface, and Jackalman. Guys, thank you for the bits. You guys are the best.
He's a gamer. He's gaming.
He's streaming, probably.
Let me in. I want to appear on your stream. Diabolical. Right. Well, this has been a complete failure. I'm going home. Boo to you, Robin. Wherever you are. I'm going to go give 10 wood to Linus. He appreciates a thoughtful gift. Oh, great.
Brian?
Jazz, thank you so much. Also, Scouse. Oh my god.
How many was that? 20! Holy shaz!
Whoa, okay. Scouse Games just gifted 20 subs. That is going to be 2, 3 giveaways in a row. If you would like to win some free games, type !enter. Make sure you're following. If you got a free sub, say thank you.
Heckin' heck.
Damn.
Guys.
Enjoy. Hell yes.
Enjoy it, guys. Whoever got the... That's a lot of subs.
I've got a wizard cutscene as well.
Oh, God.
Just want to see if there's any forage.
Wizard.
Have I ever told you I used to be married? No.
You never mentioned it, mate.
Mm-hmm. Strange, I know, for a man like me, but it's true. My wife and I were together for many years until I made a mistake that drove her away. What did he do?
God.
Her anger and envy was so intense. She turned green and began flying around the countryside, cursing everything in her path.
Oh, what the f...
She became a literal witch. Then, when I found out, I sealed this passage to her home, fearing an innocent villager may fall prey to her dark magic. But now, it must be unsealed. For when we separated, she took my magic ink. I need that magic ink back. I would do this myself, but I can't see her again. That's why I need your help. In order to unseal this dark passage, you need a dark talisman. Talk to Krobus in the sewer. He should know where to find one.
Krobus.
I'm counting on you. If you can retrieve my magic ink, I promise you I'll make it worth your while. Now go! Ah! She's a witch!
What the fuck?
She's witching! Alright, Linus. I just saw some serious stuff. Can I interest you in cake? Yeah, mate. Love it. Why not?
Bruh.
Lemons! Winning a game.
Smoke and Sacrifice. Game donated by Emily. Thank you, Em.
Great job, me. So, do you want to meet me in town? We need to try and go meet Krobus.
Alright. I'm down. Wait, Krobus is the dude you found in the bush, right?
Are you going here? What happens if you go down here? Nothing. No one walked in there before. Find the dark talisman. Aquatic overpopulation. I'm not catching you 10 squid. I already caught squid and they weren't the right kind.
It's all about lemons right now, right?
But yeah, I didn't get to 100% see what you guys were talking about. But basically, streaming be crazy.
Streaming is a crazy gig, man.
Oh my god, Fred's in the pub.
Jazz, thank you. Well, folks, once again, we're gathered for a very special occasion. A rare visit from a dear friend.
Is that paella?
My world-famous giant omelet. Zesty bell pepper, juicy tomato, rich mushroom, tangy cheese, all enrobed in a blanket of rich, fluffy egg. Dig in, folks. It's crunchy. Willie, what do you think?
Oh, he's vibrating.
More.
What?
Is that a good thing? Hey. It's great, Gus. And it tastes even better because it's on the house. The eggs are so rich and yellow. Marnie, are these from your place? Nope. You can fake F over there at Fremily Farm.
Stunning. Wow, look, everybody loves you. Fremily eggs. Well, that's nice, I guess. Fremily
eggs. It doesn't sound appetizing, does it?
Right, come down here. Let's see if we can get into the sewers.
Oh, is that sewer?
Yeah.
I wonder what that was. Oh, we can just go.
You unlock the sewer hatch with the rusty key.
I'm in.
Woo!
It looks like it smells.
It does. It's a sewer.
It's a dog. Hello, dog. 10 gold. Fuck it off. Oh, this is the dude.
It's Krobus, baby.
Where are you going?
I just doing a bit of an explore. Look out here. Look. So you can get down here.
What? Oh.
You see? So it gives you a quick route right to the back. So now you can, if you want to get into the middle of town, you can do it pretty quickly.
Ah.
I love this song, Jazz. It's one of my favorites ever. Wait, what if I go this way? A cop? Oh no, there's some kind of force field blocking our path. Okay. Alright, Krabus. A human visitor?
A human?
And this is most unusual. Alright. What's that? You're looking for a dark talisman? Now you mention it, I did have one in my possession not too long ago. Unfortunately, I dropped it while exploring that tunnel in the far corner. Things started heating up in there, so I left in a hurry and sealed the entrance. You seem pretty steady, though. I'll open it back up. Just go carefully. Alright. Oh my god, he's got lasers or something. Alright, come with me, Fred. Why are you giving him crap?
He didn't like it.
You just want fucking slime? Oh!
What the?
Don't touch. Oh, they touch. Oh, I got free soup.
Oh, I can't get in.
That's what you get for being too slow. Go speak to Krobus.
I did.
Did you? Or did you just give him nasty soup?
Well, now I've got a shop.
Oh my god, it's getting late! Shit. No talisman for you. Okay. Monster Slayer complete. Love that.
Star drop. 20 grand.
I'm getting bothered. Get out of my way. I've got stuff to do.
Get a void egg, whatever that is.
We need a void egg. Ah!
Oh, should I buy one?
Fuck off, bug! I found the dark talisman. It's covered in bug slime.
Do it,
Did it? Don't worry. I've overthrown these bugs. Riot girls, you won a game. Rigged as fuck. Jesus Christ.
Rigged as fuck.
Everybody knows it's just Riot
When
girls
ski
winning
lifts go
back to
wrong.
back. Okay, I'm nearly out. And we need to run
Also-
to Clint so that we can get out. Did you get the void egg?
Yeah.
Amazing. What can I do with that? We need an incubator. We might need to upgrade our coop. I'm not sure.
Gotcha.
But
We'll do it.
coops have incubators, and then if you put the egg in, you get a void chicken, and then you get more void eggs, and then you make void mayonnaise, and you give it to Krobus, and he's really happy. Am I going to make it? Yay! Oh my god, no. Quick. Bust up.
It's going to be close. We might just make it into a house, but I don't think...
No!
I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep.
Get in, get in, get in.
I'm in.
No!
Oh,
You hoe!
no.
Oh, fuck, not again. They always steal my stuff.
God, this song's so good.
Oh, I made bank, though. Look at that wine. That's 3-star fruit wine.
That's pretty nice.
That's some good shit. Right.
Would you
I
lose?
don't have a pickaxe. Sad. Let's go find out what Harvey undoubtedly robbed off me. Took $1 grand off you.
What
$1 grand?
bastard.
Wine stonks it up. Cash is still down, though. Getting robbed for taking a nap outside. In my own house. My own land.
My own property.
Let me freeze to death, Harvey. It's how I wanted to go.
I thought this was America.
Alright, we've got ourselves some pumpkins. Just, why not? A couple of cranberries. These all look like starfruit. So it looks like we've got a lot of starfruit on the way. I'm not sure about these, though. I don't know if these are like... What? Ooh, got some coffee beans, too. So we're going to want to plant the coffee beans for sure. Because moving at regular speed makes me wish for death. Wait, did I miss anything else that needed picking? I don't think I did.
Apples.
Oh my god, you're right! Some of these starfruit are pickable.
Nice.
Okay. They're quite discreet. I didn't realize how discreet they were.
We probably want to turn those into seeds. And
Yeah,
get,
I guess I'm going to go, to the seed maker. I'm sure Linus is not the one who steals from us. I'm sure of it.
Linus what?
So, like, somebody
Beat that ass.
go through your pockets, but Linus tells you somebody goes through your pockets. He's not like, I stole your stuff. He's like, I don't know who did it.
I bet he did.
Do you reckon it was him?
I mean, he's sus, isn't he? Let's face it.
No, he's delightful. He cares not for things.
There was fruit in the trees too? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like one fruit. I'll wait for there to be 3. Oh, I've already got starfruit seeds. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah.
So the void egg is in the farm box.
Okay, so if you go into the coop, I think that's an incubator.
What, this?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I think I've never actually incubated an egg. I don't really know how I got my void chicken in my other playthrough, to be honest. Left of that?
It doesn't seem interactable.
Oh. Ah! No!
Fuck!
How do we get it out? Hit it!
Alright, would you have to wait for that one to incubate,
yeah, but
I guess?
There's only so many chickens that can fit in the coop. Do you get me?
Well, yeah, that means...
What? I don't think you can kill them either. No! Fred! I'm not really sure what the solution is.
Well, I'm sure one chicken won't make a bit. Well, I mean, if we upgrade the coop, we can get more chickens, right?
I think that's maximum upgrade. Yeah.
Oh.
That's my concern about you waving around the wrong egg and making scenes.
You can sell them, no?
I don't know. I've never done
chickens?
it.
I guess
Certainly possible. I don't know how or to who.
Well, let me go back down to what's her face and I'll see if I can sell them. Or you're going.
No, I'm planting starfruit, baby.
Yeah, feel free to move sprinklers indoors.
I will as I need them. Wow, that was a real mess. But we don't need them yet.
Oh, you click on the chickens and then gold? Maybe I'm gonna sell a chicken.
Oh my god. No, we can't sell one of the subs. The thing is, I'd rather get the egg out, but it doesn't seem like we can.
No, I'll sell the chicken that comes out. I'll sell that.
You know what we could do? Restart the day. It's only 11 o'clock in the morning.
Sure, we can restart the day.
It's not even a big deal.
Sure.
If we restart the day, then we should be able to get the void egg in.
Okay, let's restart the day.
Your connection has been severed with Stardew Valley. I'm going to do a brief save scum. Don't mind me.
Is there any point to ascending your legacy in Cookie Clicker?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Very much so. There's tons of stuff to unlock. But you have to have, like, a bunch. Like, at least, like, 20. Stupid army bastard. Right, I'm back. Bonk.
Right.
There is, like, a huge amount of information about Cookie Clicker, though, on the internet. There is a whole wiki. It is very in-depth. Right.
Okay.
Escape pumpkins. We love it. Escape starfruit.
Alright, the void chicken is in.
Hey! Great success. Good job, Fred.
Or the void egg, I should say.
Yeah, the void egg is in, which means that we will soon have a void chicken.
I knew this was Dean.
Yeah. Running into walls wouldn't be me.
Chat, I would say, though, that Don Broco is hella good. I had a great time.
But yeah, Ascending's not a minigame. It's just literally resets with, like, bonuses and boosts and stuff. I would say, of the minigame, they don't really require any attention. Like, I would say the temple one's good. You just can occasionally go, yeah, I'll have some free money, please. They're like, yeah, all right. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of chips. You should definitely do it. Legacy. Sorry, chat. This is now Cookie Clicker advice line. Right, this better give me more. Because I put a starfruit in and it gave me 1. Which is cheap. Yeah.
Should give you way more.
I put a golden starfruit in and I got 1 seed. That is bad luck.
What's well-toned cheekbones mean? What does that mean?
I only got 4 this time. I got 6 last time. I deserved it. This cat is going to get cold paws if it's not careful. I'm worried about its paws. But honestly, we're going to want to remove most of these plants in here anyway, eventually, because, like, we got a bunch of cranberries, and frankly, who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
But, seeing as we don't have more seeds right now, we may as well keep them growing until we tire of them.
I don't care. But no crambers.
Wee. Right. Oh my god, this place is insane. Your tree planting is psychopathic. You're genuinely one singular salmonberry. Imagine even looking at that. Right. So, I should get my pickaxe back tomorrow. In the meantime, we have kegs, and I should fill them with something. I want more coffee beans. I want coffee.
So again, Buxy man, thank you very much for the 50, man. Really appreciate it.
Unbelievable. Super kind.
And
thank you.
yeah, Scouse, obviously, thank you for the 20 gifted subs. Mrs. Summertimes, she's in. She's like, yo, I'm subbed. What the hell?
Yay! That's excellent. Wait, what did I just do? All right, fair enough. You know, when you're like, I'm completely acting on like
instinct,
and then you're like, what the hell am I doing?
What the hell's going on?
I'm excited though. Who wants to be the first void chicken? Will be the question. Also, has Robin finished the barn?
No, yeah.
No. Speed up, woman.
Woman.
How many? Yeah, because we'll wall this all off, and this will all just be pig-topia. Oh my god, we're gonna need to put a fence down here, or the pigs are gonna be escaping. But yeah, we're going to need to upgrade this again to make it pig-sized. Because it needs to be like the big barn. They won't just live in some little barn. Oh, look at you go. Mate, this is such a banger as well. Artifact. This doll. I'm going to go see if this doll gives us anything at the museum. It's just annoying me. It bothers me. I don't like looking at it. Just make a bunch of iridium sprinklers, then load them up with ancient fruit if you have the seeds, or star fruit. Yeah, but, like, I can't even make an iridium sprinkler. Like, that's, like, just fly to the moon, and, like, I got nothing.
Just draw the owl forehead.
Yeah, like, that's definitely coming. But, like, I'm currently trying to get all the seeds going before anything else anyway. Yeah, like, oh, just, yeah, draw the rest of the owl. I guess I'll put this weird doll with the other weird doll. Put that with the rest of the dolls.
Good job, man.
Nothing cheap. No.
Right. Sweet. Awesome.
Ah! Delightful. Got my damn way.
Did you buy any upgrades though, Limazillo? Don't know why I full named you, but
yeah, you have to get all the upgrades. You got to spend all your heavenly chips. There's a load to get. Because I've had it makes a big difference. It speeds up the game a lot. It's good. You can't really get past the point without prestiging. Like the game just slows down to like nothing. What have you planted out here?
Just some winter seeds over there. There was 3 winter seeds. I was like, fuck it, I plant them.
Brilliant. Right. So what the fuck can I do today? Have you milked the cows?
I've done the animals.
Robin wants his bloody wood. Okay, well. Or we can go into like the regular mine, and I can't mine because I don't have a pickaxe.
Yeah, I'm gonna get more iron so I can make as many bombs as possible.
That does sound good. I guess I'll protect you. I'll come with my sword. I'll stab anyone who gets in your way, you know,
Sounds
as is
good.
normal. And you can mine because I don't have a pickaxe. Right, I'll meet you in there. I'm just gonna go give Robin this wood before I have to carry it around in my inventory forever.
40 sounds good, doesn't it, chap?
I think that's an iron floor.
It is.
Brilliant. He's a genius. So yeah, what kind of stuff do we need for various sized bombs? I don't even think I can make big ones yet.
Big butter booms are iron ore and coal.
She's still not here. Where's she gone?
So luckily, I'm getting loads of iron ore every time I strike.
Hi, C2!
C2.
No, we have not.
Hmm?
Blackface one's asking us if we're doing something. Or if we've done something. The answer is no. Story.
God. The Foo Fighters got, like, man, this is so good.
What floor did you say you're on? 40, right?
I'm on 42 right now.
Okay, I'm coming down.
What was it? They said it, Ben said yesterday that, like, Dave Grohl plays guitar like he plays the drums.
No, he basically said he writes his, like, guitar in songs like as though it's like a drum solo, and if you listen to it, you're like, oh yeah, that does make sense. Because obviously he's a drummer first.
That's really smart.
Right, I'm gonna go stab some dust sprites. Oh, I got the floor.
Nice. Yeah, so we want coal and iron ore.
Yeah, I'm on coal. That bat was coming at me, mate. He was coming at me.
Oh, look at all this iron.
One slime to defeat. Don't even worry about it. I got you.
And I got the floor over
Fred,
here. The stairs.
it's safe.
Even.
Don't worry.
Right, cool. Next
Okay.
floor. Alright, get the little city and sweep.
Bonk. City sweep. I assume when did they stop doing city?
I don't know if they've stopped.
Is he still going somewhere?
I think
Right,
so.
Fred, you're supposed to be
There's nothing to mine.
nothing. Well, yeah, but we still got to get down.
Yeah, but when you kill these things, it usually provides a stair. There you go.
Damn you, proving me wrong. All right, you can I was gonna say you can head down, but oh my god, they're coming for you, Fred. I got the floor.
Nice.
You already had it, but I still got it. Collecting all kinds of free ore off you.
You're stealing my horse.
yeah. I should probably fill up all my slots so I'm not stealing it. Mate, there's one thing is just not having it. Okay, I can definitely turn it up a bit. Oh wait, it's actually this one. Ooh, this sounds good. This sounds real good. Oh, I got the stairs.
Nice.
Anyone else for me to stab?
Not that I can see.
Got the stairs.
Pog.
A bat's coming at you. Don't worry though.
Oh mate, this sounds.
High velocity bat.
This song sounds sick. Oh. Chat, we vibing?
I want an emote equivalent of that meme of when Elon Musk smoked weed on Joe Rogan's podcast and was like,
God.
fucking, I feel like we need that. That whole thing was so cringe. That was honestly like end my suffering. Like two like 50-year-old men chatted absolute shit and smoked a single joint and the whole world was like, what does it mean?
Oh my god, he's so relatable. He smokes weed.
Yeah, but then also everyone was like, well, I thought he was a real business rise and grinder, not somebody who would do something fun. It was awful. It was truly the worst of everybody. Did he not? I haven't watched it. I've only seen the picture. I'm always really confused though.
Yeah,
by
I tried
like
to watch Joe Rogan.
No, I am really confused though by the podcast who seem to just want everyone to be absolutely fucked up on the podcast, but like nobody wants to be fucked up because they're like, I'm trying to promote my new book, and they're like, let's have a whiskey and a joint, and everyone's like absolutely twatted by the end of it.
Yeah.
Like, Joe Rogan's such a
Do we not get stairs? Damn.
no stairs.
No stairs.
I mean, yeah, smoking weed to sleep is a great idea.
Yeah.
Smoking weed to look like a cool dude.
Smoking weed's way better than like having like a shot of whiskey or something at the end of the night. You know what I mean? Take a couple of tokes, lay down, job's good. It's better for you. I think.
I reckon. This is a banger though, allegedly.
Oh, let's go.
Wait, who allegedly did what? I'm not alleging anything. I stand by everything I said.
I've never alleged anything. Alright, check me all the iron ore you got and all the coal you got. There you go.
Oh my god! That's a lot of bombs. That's a lot of bombs.
There you go. Oh, fuck.
Ah, you chungus. You bloody chungus. Dude, that's a lot. Thank you. Okay, well, I mean, I think, assuming luck is good tomorrow, maybe we're gonna wanna, do our first run on the cavern.
Sounds good to me. Alright, let's go back and go to bed.
Oh. Goodbye. Oh, God.
Oh, we came down. What the fuck? Oh,
Yeah, it was
more
right
iron.
by the door.
Why not? Why not?
Alright, there's some, I think that's a diamond. Don't worry, Fred, I got you. Poof! I defeated the bat.
That is
It's
a
pretty
diamond.
terrifying.
You're so brave, Em.
Thanks.
So brave.
This lava katana does slap.
So fucking brave.
So brave, oh my god.
Alright. I'm heading back.
Okay. I mean, I'm on like a 50% collapsing outside the house hit rate right now. So I would love to get home before that.
Now don't blow your ass up. They are big bombs as well, so... Check how much coal you have. How naughty have you both been?
Oh, very naughty. In this game, coal is such a choke point. I would literally be as naughty as is humanly possible. Yeah, assuming I get my pickaxe tomorrow, which I think I will.
That song, Onion, was the tits.
Woohoo! Delightful. And then we got another banger from Dean. Chat, it is $5 Friday. If you'd like to play a song for the community to listen to and vibe to, is $5.
What's that, Jez?
Honestly, it's the holes which are more risky than the bombs. Wait, what?
What's this, Jez? What's going on?
Wait, can something bad happen when you go down the hole? Like, if they're too far, do you take full damage and, like, die? I've always jumped down them. Yeah, I don't think we can make mega bombs yet. This was good!
Chat, we saw these guys live yesterday.
It was really fun. What the heck am I doing? Right. Oh! The barn's done.
Oh,
so
sick.
I think I will run over to Robin's. And... Oh, right, yeah. I think I'll run over to Robin's and I will upgrade the barn so that we can get pigs in it.
Sounds good to me.
I don't know how high it needs to be, but I know that won't have pigs in it, I don't think. But maybe I'm wrong. What the hell am I milking?
Onion, thank you for the 5, dude.
Hey! Yeah, but I'm trying to stop. Let me. Stupid goat. Yeah, I find the whole, I mean, I guess it's a popular podcast, money is money, but it is pretty wild that Spotify are like, yeah, this is awesome. This is exactly like the content that we want to be promoting right now.
In normie culture, Joe Rogan isn't seen as problematic or anything like that. It's just some dude, man.
You just got opinions. You're allowed to talk about stuff. What is this, cancel culture?
What is this, dude? It's just some sort of...
Well, you can't just make shit up on the internet anymore and then tell millions of people like it's fact, and then when you're challenged on it, just say, but I don't think that's true. Where'd all the stone go? Oh, there it is. Oh my god, we got a lot of stone. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fred, we have so much stone!
I'm a resource man.
I think you're a hoarder.
I'm a resource man.
Yeah, Neil Young is a legend. He's always been a legend. He's still a legend. And Joe Rogan is not a legend.
Joe Rogan's a dick.
Also, Neil Young has more talent in, like, his pinky than Joe Rogan has ever had.
Like, I don't think it's, like, super, like, awful to listen to Joe Rogan if you guys do, but, like, I would say do not believe or trust anything he says.
I mean, just dodge him. He's a twat.
Big head.
I got you. No? Hello? Can I... What the fuck?
She left.
I caught her just as she was going, and she still left. Well, change of plans. We're going to Marnie's and see if we can get it.
She walked out on you mid-sentence.
Yeah, literally. She was like, oh yeah, you can buy stuff and support the local community. And I'm like, I know. talks to me about supporting the local community. I'm picking this town up from the... It's flat on its ass. And I'm doing it one-handed. Posh cat, enjoy your luck. Alright, mate, have a cheese.
A railway detonator was found in the charity shop today.
What?
What? That can't be good.
People don't half just dump their actual rubbish on the charity shop, though. People like, couldn't tell you what this is, couldn't tell you what it's good for. Fuck you, money. Why aren't you behind your desk?
All I know is that I don't want it. It's yours now.
Dude, I literally can't achieve anything in this game because absolutely nobody is where they're supposed to be. Is she off to fucking aerobics too? Honestly, the aerobics underplot in this is sexist. Stop. Why the fuck has everyone got to take a day off to go to do aerobics? Bloody fucking aerobic. Fucking aerobic. She better be in there on a Wednesday is all I'm saying. I just want to see if I can get a pig. 10 to 125?
Ah.
Triple. Ooh, what are we making?
A bunch of wines.
I'd love to see it. Well, shit.
I am a sucker for this kind of music, I'm not gonna lie.
Today is not good anyway. The spirits are perturbed. You can imagine. I literally met Robin with the 10 pieces of hardwood, and that still didn't...
Hey, Robin's a hoe.
Do you have a cup of coffee? Nice. She is a hoe. Yeah, we need to fix this. This whole place is a bit of a state.
It's a bit of a mess.
Like, we won't talk about it, but it is a mess. Whee. Nothing.
The song is about killing?
Killing?
God, it reminds me of that fucking... What was that cartoon on YouTube we used to watch, Em? The Big Les Show.
Yes! Big Les is amazing.
Oh,
yeah.
God, it's so good. Yeah, my name's Les. It means killer where I'm from.
It's nice though. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a bop.
Sell that. Right. So my entire plans for today have been shat on. Alright? Can we roll with you? Not been good. But, I mean, the void chicken is still on the way. But the rest of it, diabolical. I mean, I don't even know if I should get a bunch of pigs because we don't have enough food to feed them. Do you know what I mean? But I just wanted to know what is possible. Like, what can be done. Ooh, do you have a spare gate?
Yeah.
I am going to put a gate up in the middle of here so that we can get from one to the other.
Sure.
It's not my fault if Stream Elements is spooked. Dean, don't you know that if something goes wrong in this stream... It's the problem with people these days, they're not willing to take responsibility. I mean, we'll want to upgrade this anyway because we want auto feeders. And we need a new silo. But silos are pretty cheap to make. We've definitely got the clay and we need like five copper bars. So I guess I'll smelt a little bit of copper just for that.
Do we have any?
Yeah, we got 300 bits of copper.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Fuck. That's a lot of copper.
Fuck!
What? Oh, don't worry about it.
I did a nugget.
I did a nugget. Did a nugget.
Auto feeder! What's an auto fetus? You have to use the part of your brain that understands context. Is it like Emily said? We need to get the auto fetus.
And a big thank you to Road to Glory for following during the auto fetus moment in the stream.
Hi.
Sweet 16 today. What, you? Congratulations.
Hey,
that's a
congrats. Good age. Actually, I would say all ages after this are better. It just keeps getting better.
Yeah, but it's definitely
It's the beginning of some good stuff.
It's the beginning of good times.
Yeah.
Where are you from? You from the UK or are you from America?
Those are the only options. No other countries are valid. Call out Dean publicly. He messaged me asking if I enjoy the game, and I told him I had it on Switch and played over 100 hours. I opened the stream and he gifted you Stardew? Dean's out here giving people presents like Father Christmas himself.
Dean, you're a player.
That's... Whoa. That's really nice. You stop counting at 30?
Same. You're in the UK? Dude, honestly, what's the plan? College or straight to work?
Can't even do that anymore, Fred. You've got to get to 18.
Oh, you have to do 18, don't you? I forgot.
Yeah.
You can't like peace out at 16 anymore.
No. They were like, mate, turns out 16-year-olds don't always make the best decisions.
Not always.
Rest of your life, eh? Decided. Love that. I mean, 18-year-olds don't either. When did they change that? Like, years ago, Jess. Years ago.
You have to do sixth form now.
I think, honestly, not long after I left college. They were like, yeah, no, you gotta stay. Oh. And that's the end of that.
That song was good as hell.
You got a really expensive car? That seems like a lie. You can't drive it. I'm gonna look at it for the next couple of years. This is a love song.
Driveway.
I don't know. Is it? You see, try and chat with the kids, and then they just start making shit up. Oh well. You could lie about worse stuff. Doesn't have to be sixth form, B-Tech, apprenticeship, or options too. Yeah. You just can't like just piss off and go like getting a job.
At 16, you got a Rolls Royce Phantom.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Wow.
Good for you. Good starter car, that.
Can I have a ride? Yeah.
Well, I mean,
mate, could you imagine trying to get insurance for that? Like, imagine money is no object. They would still be like, absolutely not. You can pay us the cost of the entire car monthly.
So you will be crashing that.
Yeah, not a Koenigsegg. How disappointing. They can only ask for a ride because they can't drive it. Facts. I don't have a car. I don't need a car.
I don't want a car. They seem like effort, man.
Mate, they're always braking. My dad's a mechanic. I know about it. They're always braking. I mean, it's a strange thing to both lie about and flex about. Like, I have a car I can't drive. Like, it's not coming off the way that you think it is all I'm saying. But
maybe to other 16-year-olds it comes off like really cool.
Yeah.
But I couldn't.
Gru, nah, they all know you're lying too. It's awkward. You have to stop. You have to get out of this habit. Everybody knows.
Can you smell that?
Yeah, I got. It's just gonna wait there for me, and then I can legally drive it. Thank you so much for the 28 months and Prime. You're a legend. Amazing.
Smells like shit.
Oh my god, though, you're not even 16. He knows what's you. Do you smell what the Rocket's cooking is? No 16-year-old knows that. The lies continue.
The plot thickens.
The plot thickens. But I got into bed because there's nothing I can really do right now.
Sweet.
I think I am going to try and get some friggin' pigs tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan.
I got 5 pairs of socks for my 47th. Now that's a present. Guess what? I'll be walking in them. Guess what? I'll be walking in them like you.
I wore my Twitch partner socks to the gig last night. I felt very swish.
Fred was like, "That's right."
The saddest part is, like, no one could ever know. I got these Twitch partner socks. I can't show them off.
Fred's there, like, foot in the air. Shit.
Goodbye, Jez.
Is it Christmas today?
No, it's Christmas Eve.
Tomorrow is the Feast of the Winter Star. Have I got a gift for Elliot? We've saved a... Oh, George gave you a piece of fucking stone. Great.
Some rocks, yeah.
Thanks. Right, okay. Tomorrow is Christmas. Do not forget. I have got a thing for Elliot. You've got a pink cake for Jas, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Had that.
We're going to be okay.
I had this pink cake in my pocket for 2 weeks now.
Oh,
I'm sure it's still good.
Fresh. Should have crowd surfed to show off the socks, literally. Honestly.
When did Twitch stop giving out partner hoodies? Where the fuck's my new partner hoodie?
Literally from 60. No.
Twitch are literally like, want to give you socks. And everyone's like, I'd love a partner hoodie.
I want to flex. Yeah, weird. Star Wars socks. That is tight. You can't argue with the glory of a Star Wars sock. Right. Let's go see if actually, Marnie's not open yet. I'm going to cut the wood down here until Marnie rocks up.
This pig looks like me when I'm getting out of a shower. Look at that.
Why you can't be so mean about yourself, huh?
Hey, Guru, think of the 5, man.
Oh, nice. I like this song. I haven't heard it in years. Or at least in a bit. See? Your mum loves you. No, but your mum doesn't love you enough if she's not out here giving you Rolls Royces.
I mean, I never ever got a Skoda off my mum, you know what I mean?
Socks are hard to knit.
I think these were...
No, if you like knitted them. No, yeah. No, I don't think Twitch are buying you hand knitted.
But no, I'd love a new partner hoodie. I would. It'd be great, especially because I'm coming up to my 10 years in Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine if they sent me like a 10-year streamer hoodie? That'd be great.
That would be really cool. Like 10-year, still active. Do you know what? Do you know who actually did do that? World of Warcraft did that for when they hit 10 years for players that had a 10-year unbroken sub streak.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
You missed a trick. New car manufacturer sponsorship. I mean, our viewers are old enough to drive, which says something. I think it's more than worth it. It would be funny, though, if we had a car sponsorship and we're like, we can guarantee you this is a good car, not that we can drive it. Can you see what the luck is like today?
Yep. Neutral. Plain day.
Plain day. It's not great. And we can make some progress. Okay, so good news. Because we've unlocked pigs, I can now put pigs in here.
Do it.
Even though we still need to upgrade it. First pig! I think this will be smoking onion, correct? You already asked for a pig.
Do you want to be a pig onion, or did you want to be the void chicken when it hatches eventually?
I think he wanted to be a pig.
Wanted to be an oinker? All right.
He was like, can I be a pig? Also, Buxy Man, would you like to be a pig? It's probably not like the sexiest animal. But you know.
The pig, you said.
Done. Goes so fast after ascending. Yep. Purchase animals.
Hey.
Love to hear it. I mean, obviously,
Feeling
also getting hench, you know, in Stardew Valley.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who wants the pig? So, Phazon wanted a pig and didn't get one. So, you are now a pig.
It's always good to have a fellow Sigma in the chat, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean...
Sigma Alpha, of course.
Yeah. And then, hey, Thundro, yeah, I'm just a pure alpha, chat. I know it doesn't count because, like, women, you know, they just don't have any social hierarchy, unlike men. But I am just a pure alpha. No Sigma Alpha for me. Just pure alpha energy. Alpha. There was one more person who wanted a pig, but I don't remember. Oh, I asked Buxy Man, but he didn't say anything.
Yeah, get Buxy Man a pig.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right, I think we've got one more pig. Not enough money. Oh!
What have you done? What have you done? What have you done? Emily? What have you done?
Go visit the new pigs. We're bankrupt, Fred. We are. I will never financially recover from this. We are ruined. Whoops. Whoopsie doodles.
Hey, little piggies. Buxy man. Black phase on. Onion.
So, I'm going to go give Robin the wood, and then I'm going to go through the cupboards, and I'm going to look for everything valuable we have that we don't need and sell it.
Okay.
How about that? And then in the spring, we're going to have loads of truffle oil. All we need is more oil machines.
I mean, these pigs will make money back, it's true.
Yes. Wait, what's this about backup organs? Mate, I don't have any. I'm short on organs.
Unfortunately, my organs are being used currently.
Okay, so I gave something that Robin wanted. That's 500 gold.
Good.
Clint wants a singular iron bar. I'm going to go drop that off. Progress.
Emily, you've bankrupted us.
I know, I literally have. I'm sorry. I was going to upgrade my regular axe. I'm not going to do that now.
So I'm selling the duck feathers.
Selling the who?
The duck feathers.
Not my feathers. You got to save one.
Gotta make money back, Em.
You got to save one feather, okay? That's all I need. I promise. Elliot needs a feather tomorrow. Please. Prefers one of the morning variety. Can you all stop being such whores? Absolute
scoundrels.
The pigs will make money. No. They will. I just, need money now. Oh, look at that. Cranberries to sell. That's product. That's product? Yeah, fuck it. So, Robin, we have two options on the board of options. I don't know what this is. What is this thing called? The fucking... This thing.
Job board.
The job board. Do we want to hit the mines again and try and get a prismatic slime, which we failed at last time, or do we want to get 80 hardwood for Robin?
Don't know, Em. What do you think?
Well, you're being really slow, so I've left.
Okay.
I will go back. No, it's just he's going to close, and that will suck. He's closed. Never mind, going back to the board. Prismatic slime or wood?
Let's do prismatic slime.
Fantastic. To the mines we go. I mean, we'll probably fail, but we'll try.
This is from Vilkrin.
Now, if I were Clint
Where'd you get that?
himself, where would I... Oh, God, the bloody... We've already done the eggs. None of you are Clint. If I were Clint, where would I be?
Where'd you get that error, Onion?
There's the dono. Nice work, Stream Elements. Nailed it. Thanks, Vilkrin. Also, yes, it's $5 Friday right now, which is why you're hearing, lots of different songs. I know somebody came in and was like, oh, is that this song? Yes. Oh, my God. I'm trying to read chat and walk around. I just keep walking into bushes.
Honk. Jez, are you third again? Congratulations, Jez. You have defeated Vilkrin.
Is Clint just in his house now, do you reckon? Just nah. Does he live in there?
I mean...
You live like this?
Oh!
That's a prismatic slime, Fred? I think. I mean, I've never seen it.
Oh, wow, he's killing the fuck out of me.
Eat the cheese! Administer the cheese!
Prismatic
Woo!
jelly!
Excellent! Right, so now we need to take the jelly to the wizard, I'm pretty sure. Right, we have to deliver it to the wizard within 5 days. That's crazy! Last time we never even saw one, and this time it's right there. Woohoo!
Right, I guess I'm going to come over and deliver it to the wizard.
Sure. Yeah, I've just been running around trying to find Clint. I can't find him.
Prismatic jelly!
Could not tell you where he is.
Chat, what if I gobbled the jelly up? What would happen?
Do you reckon you can eat it? Hey, Jess, thank you for the bits. Vilkrin, thank you for the bits. Vilkrin again, thank you for the bits. Jez again. There's been a system. There's been a situation happening.
He's in the tavern? What, the wizard?
Oh, I've been in the tavern. He's not bloody there. I'll come with Fred to deliver the jelly and I'll go back. I've been in the tavern twice on my hunt for Clint. And apparently he's just not up for it today. But I hope this makes the wizard like us more, because he's got all kinds of secrets.
Guys, are you the bits? There he is.
Nice.
All right, sir.
Have your jelly.
Here you go.
Nice.
Oh, you returned from from the hunt. I sense that you were successful. Now hand over the jelly and be gone. I have important work to do.
Oh. Fred, go into the thing and claim your reward. Stacks! Big fat stacks.
Big honking stacks.
Yeah, I mean, I quite like that about the game, is that it, like, if you don't notice something, the game doesn't really, like, punish you. Just eventually you're like, oh yeah, I should be doing that. And then a new thing opens up, rather than it being, like, unplayable if you don't do something, you know? Like, even if you don't have any money, you can still play the game. Right, I'm going via the secret sewer tunnel.
Okay.
With Krobus over to the pub to finally see if Clint is there, because he is really twisting my titties, and I accidentally bankrupt us buying too many pigs, and I do feel somewhat responsible.
Hey,
so
Penguin.
I'm just trying to, you know, get that back together. Penguin!
Yeah. We're still on year 1, and we completed the community center in like the first week of year 1 of winter.
Yes, not of year 1 of winter. Hey, Clint, you little...
Clint, you little... Clint.
This is what I asked for. It looks strong. Yes, of course.
Nice.
Brilliant. Oh, yeah, we've got to bring Emily an amethyst. Willie wants a squid. Clint's attempt. We definitely have amethyst, so next time I leave the house, I'll bring an amethyst. Although, I guess not tomorrow, because tomorrow's Christmas. I gotta bring gifts. Bonk.
You thought saving Jojo Mart was the goal? They're the enemy, man.
You thought saving Jojo Mart was the goal?
They're the enemy,
How?
dude.
Mate, that does show you that, like, doesn't matter how you, like, write stuff with games, because people can get to things at different orders. Yeah, they're never all gonna get, like, the message. It's kind of funny. Saving Jojo Mart. I mean, I have seen people go the Jojo Mart route, and it's definitely nice, because with the Jojo Mart route, you don't have to, like, collect stuff. You can just pay. Billy, thank you for hanging out for so long.
Good
That's
show,
so
Bill.
kind of you. It rhymed.
Go have a chili.
Went for to bed. Nice. To bed. Well, at least we fixed our financial problems. We nearly went bankrupt today. That would have been ungood. Yeah?
Pancake?
A singular pancake?
Yes.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Our bread box came.
Would you like some golden circles up?
Yeah! Yeah, but like the money route, I think for like speedrunning and stuff, the money route can actually be like a smart one. Whoops. And before I passed out in bed. Ooh, this is good. We have tree fertilizer, finally. And a warp totem for the mountains. So that shows me that if I want warp totems, I need to level up foraging? I assume? Not entirely sure. I said I was going to sell stuff. Father Christmas is here! Whee! That's very cute. We should have played this day on Christmas. I'll be getting in a tent on your balcony. Mugmas is back, baby. Big fact. I was actually watching a video about that only yesterday.
after yesterday's absolute raucous events, I'll be having a nice long bath tonight. Chat. I started the stream today and I was tired. Christmas time. It's Christmas time.
Mr. Am We should really try and decorate this farm. It's ugly as fuck.
Look. At the end of the day, it's not about looks. It's about the money.
The specimen you delivered offered great insight to the machinations of the foul beings we call monsters. It formulated a punctured tincture that these beings find intoxicating. Use it with caution. Monster musk. I don't need more monsters! Ooh! Clinton sent me the recipe for algae soup. That sounds rank. What have I done to deserve this?
We're trying to transfer this pig into the other one.
Yeah. I don't know how you do that, but I know it's doable, I think.
Hang on, I bet you just gotta click him. Change home building.
Oh, nice job. Yeah, we can definitely get more cows now too, but I don't want to get any more cows till I have an auto milker.
I felt you. Nice. Jaggy, thank you to 5.
Yeah, the whole like skinhead looking culture was just nicked.
Yeah, it was stolen.
It's very interesting and also fucked up.
Yeah, skinheads are got a bad rap now, even though they shouldn't.
It's the stupidest emote. I love it, but it's so dumb.
What, Pepe Dance? Or that like...
I suspect your void chicken will not hatch because your barn is full.
Oh.
Well. If it isn't time to sell one of the subs.
Alright, who gets sold? Megany? Wait, isn't Megany...
So Megany wants to be a duck. Right. So we can sell chicken Megs and replace her at a later date with duck Megs.
Yeah.
I think that seems fair. So Megany replaced with duck. Exactly.
Okay.
That way we're not selling the subs.
Selling her for $1,000.
God, she's worth something, isn't she? Bye, Megs. Oh, she'll be a duck soon. Right. Do you fancy an exciting trip to Christmas?
Sure.
Grab your cake. My inventory's full of trash.
Cake is always in the pocket.
Can I become the void chicken? Ah. Aren't you already a creature, Timothy?
It's already a chicken.
You're already a chicken. You know, you think you can just take all the chickens? Pam, it's Christmas. Come to fucking Christmas, love.
Look, some people need to get places on Christmas Day, and she's willing to sacrifice her holiday to help other people have a good Christmas.
What a babe. Alright, everybody. Right, let's go have a chat. Today to be thankful.
First jobs first, chat. What's the shop got? Winter banner, pine, ornate window, houseplant. Shit. Oh, shit.
Nothing you liked? The thing is, I don't generally like the look of, like, Christmassy stuff that much.
No. It's too seasonal. So...
Do I want to hear the legend of the winter star? You do that first.
Oh. I'll be like, so, all these happy families, but for me, just another lonely year.
You're surrounded by friends, Clint. Cheer up.
$5 from Vilkren. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Vilkren. Do you want to hear the legend of the winter star? Sure.
Yes.
In the night sky of winter, there is a bright star only visible from this valley. No one knows why this is, but in times of old, people would come from far and wide to see it. They believed anyone who laid eyes on the winter star would be blessed with good fortune. Some even claimed that the mysterious fruit known as the star drop is connected to the winter star in some way. That's it? Well, how do I get the star drop? This game is too sneaky. How do I get the drop? I want the drop, baby.
Right. Should we do the Secret Santa?
Right, yeah, I'm just chatting with everybody.
Yeah,
oh, yes. No medical... Ah! What are you hoping for under the tree? A jug of spiced mead. A pair of stylish boots. I mean, in real life mead, but in game boots. That would be a great gift, wouldn't it? Hope there's a new camera. Tee-hee. Bah, humbug! Oh my, aren't you dear? It's freezing. Hello? Is it like this on top of the tree? Like, do you think I can steal the star?
Oh my god, that'd be so good.
You know? Give it... Ah! Hang on.
Christmas is mine!
Shit! I have to give Elliot his present. I shouldn't have spoken to him. I can't back out.
Do it.
I guess if I say no. But then what if I don't get to give him a present at all?
I mean, I'm sure you do.
Ah, so it's you. Ah, a duck feather. Thanks. Elliot is... Shit, I just ruined the whole thing. Elliot's a legend. I think I'm stuck now. Ah! Emily gave me a present! What is it?
What'd you get?
I'm a secret gift giver this year. Here, open it.
That was a horrific smile.
A purple mushroom. It's not much, but I hope you like it.
It's not very much at all, is it?
Found that on the floor. She gave me a floor gift.
All right, I want to give this kid his cake.
Nice.
Seem to like it.
Hyped.
All right.
Good vibes.
Oh god, fucking love a child.
Oh my god, what are the chances that you had to give a present to a child and you got a child?
Yes. I don't even
I
read
have
that
a
shit.
gift for you. Hello. It's the last thing. That's literally better than the present the full-grown adult gave me.
Cheers, little kid. So, that was awful. Ruined Christmas.
Yeah, what the hell is this winter star nonsense about? Tell me your secrets.
Oh,
You are.
Good afternoon. There you go. Right.
Right, well, that's enough of that. Christmas, I mean, it's a bit shit, to be honest,
Can't
in the
even raid
valley.
the bins in front of people here.
Can't raid the bins. Can't eat the turkey. Got given a singular mushroom I can find at any point in the mines. Can't even get a satisfying slice of that jelly. I don't like jelly, but it's fun to slice. Right, let's leave. And everything Pierre sells is hideous. Worst Christmas ever. Peace. Psh.
Is this another Eiffel? They have another song?
Obviously, Fred.
I didn't know they had another song.
Well-known traveling band. People across the world love it. I mean, actually, that mushroom's not that bad, I guess.
Right. Selling this mayonnaise. I'm selling this golden mayonnaise. I'm selling this fucking shell I got given.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sell my mushroom. Like, who wants it? Not me. That's
Thanks
for sure.
for the fucking shell.
I mean, it was from a child, and shells are kind of cute. Yeah, also, thank you for the monster musk to bring more monsters to me. So I just get murdered by monsters.
Right, I slept.
Okay, cool. Just planting these hardwoods while I'm here. I should really make some tree fertilizer, but I don't have the stuff, and I can't be asked, so I won't.
Hey, Drexington, how you doing, brother?
Woohoo!
Elon Monster Musk.
This is a horrible song.
I don't like it.
This is horrible.
No, sir.
I do not want to move my body to this. Like, I actually feel offended that these men would even dare to perceive my body.
This is like the national anthem of Ninja, isn't it, on Twitch? I'm not seeing enough movement.
Ah, the eternal suffering of that moment.
Yep.
I would never sleep again. The 26th of winter. It's nearly more
it's
seasons.
Boxing Day.
Boxing Day. Time to eat
box
everything.
up the shit presents I got given by children and sell them.
Pam sent me a single battery that I already gave her. I want to make a fish stew, but I need an albacore. Chat. Gus wants an albacore. Do we eat the pet fish? Or should I just fish for one? Oh, giveaway time! And DJ John's got a song. Thank you so much.
Chat.
Fred.
At the top of the hour, every hour we do a game giveaway. If you guys want to win a free game, all you got to do is type an exclamation mark, enter in the chat, make sure you're following. Do that and you might win a game of our glorious wheel of games. Could be a AAA game, could be an awesome indie game, but you won't know unless you enter and join.
Chat, say goodbye to Fishy.
What?
Look. Gus wants an albacore.
Oh my lord.
Do I do it?
Guess so. As long as we're not getting rid of the detective starfish.
No, detective starfish. The sea urchin will never move in his little hat. I need to restock the finances. I bankrupted us.
Yeah, Emily bought a bunch of pigs and she's like, I'm never going to financially recover from this.
Nearly didn't. I kind of want to make the pig barn bigger though. Would you agree? Would you disagree?
Yeah, we can make it bigger, sure.
Because I might just get Robin to increase the volume. Though I don't know if we have any wood. Oh, we do. Never mind. I'll stop chatting shit. It's natural. You know it's natural. We're actually down to 400 wood.
Really? I'm off. What's the luck like today?
Timothy, yeah, see what the luck is. If the luck's good, we can actually go down the skull mines.
You want the Henry Stickman Collection.
Starting. 2-2, baby! Yeah!
They're somewhat annoyed today.
Oh, that sucks.
That does suck.
So, big barn. I don't have enough wood. I need a little bit more wood, and then we can upgrade it to a big barn. Because that means we can get more pigs, but also the pigs will naturally breed sometimes. Which is free pig.
That's disgusting. Vilkrin!
Vilkrin!
-5.
Because I don't want to move more pigs in yet, but it'd be cool if they have babies, you know? Because like we're at least in the beginning of spring, we're actually not going to have the money for it.
Alright, cool.
Not the money, the hay. Because, like, they'll have nothing to eat. Albacore? This could be how we save our beautiful pet albacore. Oh, fuck. That could have been a perfect. Well, it's a bullhead. Disappointing, and there we go. The game's actually awesome if you like Stickman. I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't like Stickman?
Stickmen are the future. It's the future of art and gaming.
Just sticks. And NFTs! It's a picture of a Stickman. Pay me £10,000? No? Fuck. Wait. Have we deforested so completely? You've really cut down every tree in Stardew.
I've been planting trees too. I'm a conservationist now.
There's not a bloody adult tree left in the map.
Well, you haven't gone south, have you?
Damn my fingers! South is the sea. Shit. Yeah, all I need is like 40 more wood. I can't find a whole tree. Can I cut down that one? Will you fall? No. Mate, this music's really...
It's doing it.
Mate. There's not a tree south, not a tree north. Not a tree left in the valley. Think I can cut down this one?
Loads of trees, mate.
Some of them are decorative. Oh, I'm an idiot. I just realized I have a really small, tiny, shriveled pea brain. Why? Because I can just buy wood from Robin. Doesn't really go in with the theory of making money, but what are you gonna do? You bought your first time machine on Cookie Clicker? Yes! And Lincoln Park. What a time.
What a day. Will this song ever get old, I wonder?
I'm sure it probably got old for them. Like, this one again.
So...
Right, we're about to have no wood.
How much of our wood did you spend?
All of it.
All of the wood?
It's about to be done. Right. We have constructed the big barn. And that means that it can hold up to 12 animals. And the pigs will reproduce gradually over time. So we have 4 pigs right now. Eventually we'll have loads of pigs. Huzzah.
Huzzah.
Yeah, you can imagine why I was so confused when all the kids at the gig last night were singing along to
Papa Roach.
Papa Roach. They were like, "This is my last resort," and I was like, I was like, "What?"
No, that honestly, my jaw hit the floor. I was like shooketh.
Oh, apparently I can't plant more trees around here. Well, shit. Alright then. Oh my god, Fred, look at all this planting!
Hey man, told you.
Yes, I loved that. That was so funny. Yeah, Post Malone.
Oh my god.
That Post Malone and Ozzy Osbourne song was really good.
It was great.
But it was so funny when people
all
were like,
kids.
"Who's this old guy?" Or "Wow, it's really cool of Post to like feature somebody less famous than him." And it's like, Ozzy Osbourne invented metal. Calm down. What was I here to do? Oh, yeah, give Gus. I'm about to go give Gus the pet fish.
Thank you, dude.
Don't feel good about it, to be honest. I really like my tilapia as well. No, it's not a tilapia, it's an albacore. It's a beautiful fish. You better pay me really well. What? 400 gold? To sell my beloved fish?
Sad. And now it's dinner.
Give it back! Right, where do you reckon albacore are? Do you think they're in the sea?
I literally don't know. I think, yeah, it's sea, definitely. But I don't know what season or if it's night.
Because they said
or
it's
what.
nearly the end of the season.
Ah.
So I don't know more
There's one more day left, right? Tomorrow's like...
No, I think it's the...
I can buy you a sturgeon.
I don't want a bloody sturgeon, Fred. I don't want it.
Or a largemouth bass.
Fraz! Faz coming in with 70 months.
Oh, fucking 9, Faz. Thank you very much. 70 months primed out of his mind. Thank you very much.
Vilkrin, thank you for all the songs today as well. I see we've got more Vilkrins coming up.
Supplication. No, seriously, last night they all sang it.
Like
all the
of
kids.
Them. And I was like, why do you know this song? It wasn't even that good at the time.
No. I mean, it's a classic now.
Yeah, people thought it was a little bit cringy, you know? I literally am right next to some bubbles and I can't get them. I literally cannot get to them. That's really winding me up. I am losing my mind. Be an albacore. I want to replace my child. Oh, that's a nice fish. Okay, I'm not against a red mullet. It doesn't help as well. They're like, you assume this song actually isn't that deep, right? You don't assume it's like about a real guy, but it actually is. It was about like their actual mate.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah.
I had no idea.
And then you're like, oh shit, you really meant this. I thought it was supposed to be a bit cringe, you know?
I thought it was a joke. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a really good like
Lemons.
YouTube video about it. Some of the worst fishing I've ever seen.
Herring.
You're not an albacore. See, I need to do 106.9k beans. Is something. I hope you can still catch albacore at night. I should really just look it up. But like,
Nah.
honestly, like, you know. Losing my sight, losing my mind. All mods at once. Oh my god. Dean's like, fuck off. Nah, yeah, Baz is actually not a joke. Sad boyish metal for the queue. Hey, thank you, Jackal. Perfect. Albacore. What kind of smelly herring is this? No, we're not going to have a... Hey, thank you so much. Oh my god. You guys can all probably guess what it is.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, we're going time traveling. Schmelly herring.
There are certain songs that do make you feel like you could fight everyone. I'm not gonna lie. Whether you should or whether you could, completely other thing.
Oh shit, I just missed a good fish. I was going to say Fred, check, because you're a much higher farming level than me, I think.
Sure.
Check to see if you have unlocked any kind of auto milking device.
Yeah, I'm farming 9.
No, where are all your
oh.
that way. Seed maker, cheese maker. So scroll down. Preserve jar, lightning rod, iridium sprinkler.
Oh.
I have no idea how to get them. I befriended Marnie. I wasted golden pumpkins on her. I tried to buy it off Robin. Like, I do not know how you get it. I don't know. I just lost a fucking fish looking into chat. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you want to Google it, you can tell me. But I have... That is as much information as I possess.
Hey, look how much wood I got.
Wow!
Replenished!
Delightful! Amazing! Good job, Fred. I haven't replaced the albacore. I'm pretty sad about it. I shouldn't have sold it. I have regret.
You have regrets?
Yeah. Deep. Well, for one, no. For two, okay, Sheldon could pick pretty much any of us up and throw us out the window.
Sheldon's strong.
He's an absolute cube. Like, imagine a cube. That is him. So, I don't know. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say all my mods are well hench.
Yeah, Baz is a big boy.
Alright, well, oh, fuck me. It's late.
Yep.
Why didn't you say anything? Fuck!
Why am I supposed to tell you?
Because it would have been
Manage yourself.
Because it would have been helpful. You don't have to. It just would have been nice.
You're
in bed. Then. What?
So don't yell at me.
No, just, you know, run. It's for comedy, Fred.
I know. I'm playing along.
How are we saying don't yell at me playing along? I was going for a bit of humor because I have fucked it up. Cock.
Another night on the streets,
right, on the streets.
Getting yourself a reputation, babes.
Dick. Head and hole. What I'm just... That money is all going to go into Harvey's frigging pocket. Sod. Sod of the day.
True.
I couldn't fly myself out. I've got no money. Leave me alone. Oh, now you want a fish, you bastard. Oh, Marlin. Found you face down in the mud. Yeah, you did. All right, that is true. Marnie gave me 30. Hey, thanks, babe. Great.
Couldn't afford that. Fly you out. What the fuck?
Fly me out so you can have a fight. Absolutely not. 0 out of 10 from me. If I'm going to fly anyone out, they're going to be really fit. I'm just going to objectify somebody, okay? That's what I'm looking for. Merry Christmas. I'm going to put a fish in the tank. We'll decide which one looks better. We got 2 new fish. In fact, we might even remove this. I quite like the sardine for size, though, you know? Alright, that purple fish does look nice. You can't deny that. That being said, what about this one? Oh, we're up to 3. I mean, that's... The tank's popping. For the next 5 Twitch Londons, I've been lied to. Look, I love it. Like, when people are like, oh yeah, it would be great to go to Twitch London if I could afford it. Looks at me. I'm like,
How am I supposed to afford it?
what do you think I've got going on?
What? I didn't understand a word you just said. Oriphagia means gold embroidery, and campanulate means shaped like a bell. What?
It's good to know. Bad omen again. I'm never going to get to go to the bloody mines. Then we don't go. Oh my god, chat. No! Not the Florence emote. She wasn't trying. I put a piece of driftwood in here and it just gave me 2 pieces of wood. That is the biggest scam I've ever heard of in my life. They were supposed to make it something good. Question, do you like this more?
What? It looks nicer, I think.
Cool, so I'm going to just quickly replace all this. It's not like long-term planning, but at least it will make it look a bit less shit.
Yeah, sure.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Okay, well at least winter will be over soon and we can actually start properly farming again. That'd be nice. There's no Twitch London Fight Club. Right, that's it. If there is a Twitch London Fight Club, it's me fighting all of you. No, it's funny though. Now. Whenever people come up to me and they're like talking about like affording stuff at Twitch London, I'm like, you know, I pay for the whole thing, right?
I can't. What?
You know, like, oh, a drink's expensive, is it? I'll bear that in mind. People, like, just don't tell me. Tell someone else. Tell somebody. Like, oh, was it £5?
Oh, is that how much a pint it is? Oh, I live it.
Oh, so it's like £5 for that one light.
Have you heard about the Steam Deck that's supposed to be coming out this year and going to be compared to the Switch? What's your thoughts on it? I think that if the Steam controller is anything to go by, it's going to be shit.
Yeah, the Steam controller was god awful. I'm confused as to anybody who reviewed it. Like, yeah, it's pretty good. It was honestly so bad.
It was the worst controller I ever used.
Yeah, we each used it like once. And we bought it when it was like down to like £4 and I still genuinely feel like I wasted my money on it. I honestly don't know what Steam does well anymore. Like, I still like Steam, I like using Steam, but at the same time, like, I don't feel like Steam has been like a competitive company in any scene in a long time.
True. You like your Steam controller? I fucking hate it.
Oh my god, I found it horrible.
Rattly, plasticky piece of shit.
Yeah, it was, I genuinely hate it. I mean, it's cool if you like it, that's absolutely fine.
It felt like a toy.
Yeah.
Like you shake it and it goes... So, ugh.
I'm getting a Steam Deck. Okay. I hope you enjoy it. I just don't think it's going to work that well.
Enjoy, peons.
But it's funny, you're like, what do you think of this? I don't like it. Well, I do. Sweet.
Oh, good song. Right, I am going to...
Yes.
Say that today's the last day of us playing.
Fuck! We haven't achieved what we wanted.
Not ever.
No, but
before someone in chat's like, what?
You know what? No, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll do more of this tomorrow. But the point is, we wanted to make progress in the Skull Mines, and we have not had a good luck day, which sucks. I mean, it's okay. We organised a bunch of stuff. I've got some pigs, and it's not been a total flop. I sold my pet fish for dinner for 400 bloody gold. Honestly, whenever anyone's like, "Oh, I wouldn't have been a Nazi," look at it. Look what I just did. My albacores are pie now for what? Oh well, the new fish are nice too. There's no stopping me. My Matilli, this is you. Thank you so much for the 5 and the banger. It's a good song to go out on too. But I mean, we'll still finish the full day of Stardew, but Get supersonic man out of you. Cool. Progress. Yeah, and if we get you up to farming level 10, then we can get the auto milker, and then we never need to milk the bloody animals again. They'll also auto pick up the eggs. It's so good.
So I've got a bunch of starfruit in the box. A
bunch of starfruit
by the winery area.
The winery. So how many do you need for wine?
I don't know. I'm making coffee right now.
Ooh, okay. So, we have coffee beans. Right. I'm going to go plant these coffee beans, I think.
Sure.
If that's cool with you.
It's fine.
To get more beans. Because at some point, we're going to want to get rid of all of the cranberry plants that we have. Because they are a huge waste.
True.
But yeah, I'm thinking that gradually we'll replace all of this with coffee, and then we will be able to move. We'll need that for the mines as well.
Sure.
Like, running the mines without it is not cute. And then I think I'm going to steal another one of these, because you're making absolute bank, right, with starfruit wine?
Mm-hmm. Well,
cool.
I will be making bank once all this wine's done.
Yes.
Because right now this is just cranberry wine, and at the end here is 1 coffee. So then I'll be making starfruit wine. Actually, all the starfruits have gone. Did you take them?
I've got them right now. I'm turning the golden ones into seeds.
Sweet.
And yeah, you know what we can do as well in my kitchen? I don't know if we have the recipe for it yet, but if you get 3 coffees, you can get a triple shot espresso, and it keeps you steaming for hours.
All right, there's a spare keg at the end here, Em.
Yep.
Slap a starfruit in it. Booyah.
But yeah, after that, maybe we want to build ourselves a shed, and we can put all of our kegs in it, so they're not like out like this. We have a nice little organized area. But we can decide, like, maybe a shed would be nice over here, maybe. Ban non-subs. Look, I look away for chat for 1 second. The mods are like, ban all the non-subs, ban each other, ban yourself, sir. It's diabolical.
You guys are menaces to society.
Mm-hmm. Mods, it's Jackie! Well, mods and other noisy accoutrements. Like, I'm just trying to make money. Oh! Okay. I see what we're doing. Yeah, I guess we'll probably want a few more sprinklers for outside. Vilkrin, with $5.
Thanks, Vilkrin.
Thank you. A legend. Bullet for my Valentine. Oh, man, are they still going?
Bullet for my Valentine, my God.
Okay. Hey, Mug Lurker, how you doing?
Mug, what's going on, dude? Mug.
Fuck. Brilliant. I don't know how long starfruit take to grow, but I think it's a hot minute. But it's good. We're going to get them all planted, and then we're just putting the money out there, and it will come back. Ooh, we have a free heater. I'm going to put that... Oh my God, the pigs!
The pigs!
They're cold!
They're so cold.
Chat, the baby pigs are chilly! No! How do we let this happen? Hi, baby pigs. How you doing? He's trying to sleep. What?
You had a bomb in your hand. I was like, whoa.
Emily, did you blow the pigs up? No.
No, why?
I gave the pigs a heater. So don't worry. I'm going to shut the door too. Actually, yeah, we'll shut this one too. No chilly animals. And then soon it will be spring. I think I'll actually have to go get the recipe for a grass starter kit so we can plant some grass to help us. Oh my god, a baby just made a noise in the hallway, and I genuinely was like, "The devil's here!"
One of our
neighbors... when
there's
out of nowhere you hear like a nya, but it's like just a baby making a baby noise.
Right. I think I'm officially gonna close the queue.
The queue has closed. If you missed out, fear not. We will be back next week.
Wait, can you promise to turn into bacon?
I think he's talking about his pig.
Oh.
I don't think he's talking about himself
No,
personally.
we're not killing anyone. None of our animals are going to die.
Pigs...
Mug Lurker, 9 months. Thank you for the prime.
Thanks
no,
so
it wasn't prime.
much.
Tier 1, sorry.
Welcome back to Mug Life. Welcome back to the way of the Dragon Flex. I'm really glad you enjoyed the stream.
Look at the sub count.
Yes!
Nice.
The eroticism of this channel has only increased.
Nice.
They said it couldn't be done.
It couldn't be done.
Mate, Fred, I've done a bit of a...
What you done?
Bit of a bad thing, ain't I?
What have you done?
Look at the...
What have you done?
I put stone paths everywhere, except for to your door, which I left wood.
Hey!
And I was like, that is passive aggressive.
Oh, that was a passive aggressive.
That is passive aggressive.
My God.
Don't worry, you're all fixed up. Oh, fuck. Daddy and Dadette, I want to be turned into bacon just for you. Dadette. Dadette.
Dadette.
Oh, look, we got little ones, we got big ones. I think maybe we need to sell some of these minerals for money, you know, to increase the stacks. Like, what am I doing with this emerald? Nothing. Where did the diamond go? Did you already sell that? Mate, this perfectly good obsidian vase goes undisplayed. I'm going to put it up. Also, my house sucks. Look how much it sucks. The only joy I have is this huge fish tank, this huge statue of a bear, and also my skeleton. You know?
Alright.
I'm like that kid. All he has to his name is that really expensive car that he pretended to own.
So chat, in theory, that was year 1.
Nope.
No,
this was the end of year 1.
Okay,
yeah.
28. Right. Well,
chat.
That is us for today.
Yep.
Thank you for an awesome stream. You guys are excellent. Bugsy man, star of the stream.
The
what
best
can I say? What can I say?
You guys are amazing. We will be back tomorrow for more of this, where we actually do achieve the mines because it won't be bad luck every day, which will be great.
Will be very good.
It was super nice hanging out with you all. Obviously, as always, sub on YouTube, follow us on Twitter.
Yeah.
Check us out on Instagram.
Spring.
It's not Monday tomorrow, Onion. It's not Monday. Tomorrow's Saturday.
Tomorrow's Saturday. So we got Saturday, Sunday, streaming both days, and then Monday off. I ain't got therapy that day, so it's a true day off.
Oh, I would have played Pokemon all weekend. Amazing.
Yeah, what do you mean you don't work through the entire week, Jez? Working on new features for Twitch
For me,
streamers?
it does feel like a Sunday today, actually,
Someone's
chat.
knocking on the door.
They're not knocking. They're just the door. The air pressure's dueling the door. For it to storm off. And he ruined it because Flo was upside down. You were about to get a picture of Florence being upside down. Therapy sounds good, but I got refused. Not mad enough.
No.
No, Fred does it the old-fashioned way, just paying money.
I just take some of this money that Boxy Man's giving me and I give it to a therapist.
Yes.
And they say, you're mad as a box of frogs, mate.
Mate, you're insane.
By the way, Onion. New pimp hat. New name color. Congratulations.
Stunning. Looking so good. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us today. It's been super fun. Thank you, obviously, Buxy, for being the star of the stream, but everyone who subbed, gifted subs. We're on 969 sub points.
900.
The most erotic sub count until I get 6,969 subs, which we're a couple off. We're a couple off.
Not that far, though.
So, Thank you all for being amazing. It's been a banter, and I will see you tomorrow.
Yes.
Follow if you are new, because otherwise you will never find the stream again. I'm gonna be real with you. If you Twitch, it'll
just never happen. It'll just never happen. I can't see anyone to raid. Or the host. So I won't.
We did that last stream. Enjoy this song as we go out.
Chat.
Have a pleasant evening.
Enjoy the rest of your night. Peace
Bye.
out. Ciao.